Manners people just waiting for the room to warm up, yeah? Got 7 people, so manners for the 7 people that dropped in still. So just waiting for the room to warm up. As you can see, the label of this show is Where Is Your Money Going? So we're just waiting for the room to warm up. People, please, if you come in, just hit that like button one time, yeah? Yes, freedom, bless up, bro. Bless up. If you're coming into the room, just smash that like button. That's all I ask, man. Salute. Blessings, people. Just smash that like button if you can. Take this and just share it with whoever. That will help me. I said, don't ask for no donations, no cash app, nothing like that. If you want to donate, you can. But all I ask is just pass the show on. You know what I mean? If you're tuned in right now, just send the link to whoever. Yeah? Blessings. We're going to start in a minute, just waiting for the room to warm up more. Manners. Salute. $14 people in the room. If you just come in, just smash, pump it, punch it, whatever. Just smash the like button, man. We got a good show tonight, believe me. Yo, blessings, people. Welcome to Big J's Escape to Dominican Republic. Brothers, I'm smashed tonight. I wasn't even going to do this tonight. It's my grandson's birthday today. It turned big 6. So I said I was just out of him today. And yeah, I'm just tired working hard. So I really weren't going to do the show today. But I said, you know what? I have to. So let me get straight into it. You know what the title is? Where's everybody's money going? Where's your money going? So we're going to explain that. But first, I just want to shout out Checks and Effects, Brown Liquor Baron, Tailor Made, Richie Rich, J-Rod, Philly Dom, Mayor, Drees, Westside TMZ, e.dean Cole, Travel Shortcuts. Big shout out to Skrilla and King Lockett. Shout out to all them YouTubers, man. You guys are doing great things, believe me. So if you haven't heard of their channel, go to their channel and go to Skrilla's music. Yeah, definitely check out Skrilla's music. I've got to go to him for a few beats actually. So yeah, definitely go and check out. The next thing, if you look on the chat as well, there's a link to an Instagram, Teacher Randall. Basically he teaches basic Spanish, so you can do it over the WhatsApp. and basically it's just talking. So if you don't know Spanish and you know you want to get just basics, just your simple basics, and the Duolingo, because you know we all get told, oh, do the Duolingo, do the Duolingo. Personally, Duolingo worked and it didn't work for me. You know what I mean? But my friend, what he does, he charges $12 an hour and he just conversates with you. He gives you homework as well. So his link is actually, let me post the link again. Yeah, big up Daryl Joseph. Let me put bear with me 1 second, people. Here you go. So I'm just gonna sorry man, the internet's running like some madness today. So that's the link. Yeah. So Teacher Randall, hit him up on the Instagram. Definitely hit him up on the Instagram. I said, you know, he charges $12 an hour and he'll teach you your basic Spanish. Also, his link also links to villas. So if you're looking for, you know, a nice villa, you want to ball out a little bit, or you want to spoil yourself, he's the man to get in touch with. You know what I mean? He will make that happen. You know what I mean? So for the Spanish and for villas, hit up Randall. So the link is right there, people. You know what I mean? If you got links already for that, cool. You know what I mean? That's cool. But trust me, his villas, just go into just hit his Instagram page and it's got the pictures of the villas, and you can message him on Instagram. Alternatively, if you don't want villas and you want to learn just your basic Spanish, you're coming to the Dominican Republic for the first time, and you know, you just want to maybe chat with some ladies or just get your basics going on, hit Randall up. $12 an hour is worth it. I mean, my Spanish is coming along greatly, and yes, I do use these services. Yeah, my Spanish is coming on greatly, so definitely do that. Let me get to some of these. So my pan's in the way. So big up Daryl Joseph. So that's the link, people. Yeah, Teacher Randall. Jaws, bless yourself up, bro. Yeah, man. Manners for dropping in, people. Like I say, if you just come in, people, please just smash that like button, share, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Like I said, shout out to Checks and Effects. Go to his channel, smash like and subscribe. He's got good content. I believe he's in Colombia right now. So I think he's coming over to the DR soon. So go to his channel, go and check out all good things. Go to my brother Brown Liquor Baron's channel as well. As a new YouTuber. He does great talks as well. So go like, smash, subscribe. Definitely check TaylorMade. That doesn't need no introduction at all. He's the reason why I'm bloody here on YouTube. Yeah. So obviously, I'm sure a lot of you are subscribed to his channel. So it doesn't mean Richie Rich, roll the tape. Obviously, you know him. No introduction needed. Go to his channel, smash like, subscribe. Great content. Go to J Rod's channel. Young bro there. Doing good things. He was stuck out in Colombia. I think he's back in America right now. Go to Philly Dom's channel. Support all of them. Mayor's channel. Go to Drees. Drees is one of the most underrated YouTubers. I swear to God. Like, that guy puts in work. Go to Westside TMZ. Definitely go to that brother's channel. He's very alternative. He's in his own lane. So definitely go to TMZ. Go to Dean Cole's channel. I'm gonna big him up as well. Go to his restaurant, go and support it. Also go to Flip Flop's restaurant, go and support it. Shout out to Mr. Flip Flop as well. No introduction needed at all. You know, I'm sure half of you are subscribed to his channel, so definitely go there. Travel Shortcuts, another London. Yes, big up, brother. Travel Shortcuts, go to his channel. He's in Colombia right now doing wicked things. And then go to my brother Skrilla, the Don. He does the music, so definitely go check him out. And yeah, man, all good things. So like I said, Teacher Randall, if you want your basic Spanish, hit him up on the Instagram. Yeah, if you want villa, hit him up for the villa. The link is right there. I've posted it, people. So like I said, if you want to, you know, treat yourself, want to ball out, live like Scarface, hey, he's the man to go and see. If you want your basic Spanish, you might not want to do the whole sosua route. You might want to just sharpen up your skills, your Don Juan skills. Yo, he's the man. Go to, and he will teach you the basic Spanish. And like I said, I'm getting on. You know what I mean? He will teach you how the money works. He will teach you numbers, just basic stuff that you need. And I would say to everybody, you do need to learn, especially I was ignorant. And yeah, I was just ignorant. There's no but. I was just ignorant, and I didn't realize how much I needed the Spanish language. So definitely, people go and hit up his Instagram. Message him. It's $12 an hour. You know, there's no set contracts or anything like that. You know, just hit him up, whatever the weather. Yeah. So I've done all my plugging, I've done all my big ups, and I'm showing all love. So you've come here today. It's about where is your money going. Now, as you know, there's a lot of brothers that, you know, they like to go to sosua, have a good time, and that's fine. You know, have a good time, you know, do your thing. That's cool. But there's another set of brothers where they do come for relationships. They do get caught up, and that's fine. Maybe they're looking for love. Maybe they're looking for companionship. You know, we live in a big wide world. You know, some of them brothers might be called simps and everything. I don't like to use that word. I just like to use that. People have different stories. People have gone through different things. People are looking for different things. So at the end of the day, shout out to Paradise Life Flip. Big up yourself. So, you know, at the end of the day, when they come to Dominican Republic looking for love or looking for a relationship or looking for companions, they can get caught up. They can be lied to. I just want to put this out as well. This is not a video on bashing Dominican women. Not at all. Those who know me, I'm in a relationship with a Dominican woman. I myself have taken some, before I got in a relationship, before I found my queen, I done some wrong turns. You know, I did. Lucky for me, I got my Jamaican background. That helped me. And I had a bunch of good brothers that schooled me on a lot of things. So I was lucky. I mean, you know, you hear horror stories of brothers falling in love. They've brought land. Next thing you know, the land's not theirs. They sign it in the girl's name. She fucks him off. She gets the land. You have brothers sending gifts and that. And I always say there's nothing wrong with looking after someone. There's really not. Do your thing. But make sure it's the right lady. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes. And I always say that. Nothing wrong with making mistakes. But learn from them mistakes. Talk to brothers. You know, watch brothers. You know, watch brothers that give good information, you know, like Tailor Made, Checks and Effects, you know, Mr. Flip Flop, you know, all over. You know what I mean? People are always talking about different things. So educate yourself. Join some of the groups. Some of the brothers, obviously some brothers have got different takes on things, but join their groups. Like, educate yourself, because they always say there's a fool born every minute. Yeah? Big up Travel Shortcuts, my brother. You know, there's a fool born every minute. So please, I'm saying to brothers, educate yourself. I tell you a story about me. You know, I had my links. I always believed in links. But, you know, before the relationship I got now, I had another relationship with in Santo Domingo. All started out good, lovely, beautiful. But turned into that. That's all it turned into, that. Me being me, I'm quick to do that. So where some brothers are not quick to do that, some brothers hang around, maybe they think, oh, maybe she changes, maybe she might change, maybe, because they're not educated. They're not educated. So, you know, for me, it was like, you know what? You're about the paper. I'm not here to support you, and you're not even that. Your personality was just all wrong for me. So I got the hell out of Dodge. And I just moved the hell on. Yeah, so, you know, there's nothing wrong. Everybody gets near misses. Everybody has a horror story to tell. The mistakes are not, you know, there's nothing wrong with making mistakes. But if you see, or your spirit tells you, you know what? You know what I mean? But the question in today is, where is your money going? So right now, I'm going to bring in no other than my brothers. They've joined me today. I'm so privileged to have them. Believe me, good brothers. Mr. Cook in the house. Are you there, brother?
Yeah, man, what's happening? I heard you say we can't bash anybody, so I almost disconnected. I'm like, I'm here to bash them. I'm here to.
So, people, you know who that is. If you don't know him, get to know him. Good brother. That's my big bro right there. You know, my big bro. Cook in the house. My brother Av. Pleasure to have you again, brother. Honestly, you know who Aviz, he was here on the Aviz show. So Cook, as you know, the title is Where is Your Money Going? Where is your money going? As you know, there's brothers that come down to the Dominican Republic, bless up. You know, they might just come for one thing, which is cool. Cool. Do your thing. I'm not here to police anybody and tell them what to do. But also there's brothers that come here looking for relationships and they take a wrong turn. What advice could you give brothers that, you know, because let's face it, not every brother comes here to monger. Not everybody brother comes here to get leg up. They're literally looking for their queen. What advice could you give to a brother that, because they say there's a fool born every minute. So what advice could you give to a brother that's coming down looking for a relationship?
Simple. Don't fall for a big booty and a smile, as they say, you know?
That's simple enough.
Hey, they're good. Advice I would give to them is, you know, remember how you met them. You know, if you meet a mango, she was a mango before you, she's going to be a mango after you. And, you know, as I think Bo Rake said himself, that's not your girl, it's just your turn.
That's harsh. It's harsh, but the truth. I hear you. Cook.
That's real, man. Hey, me personally, first of all, I have respect for all the brothers who can get up out of the country, put their pennies of them together, and be able to come out and spend money, blow money, or however they want to do it. Me personally, I think you gotta feel a level of respect from them when you do something. Like you said, understand their situation, understand where they came, but also understand that they're human beings. You know what I'm saying? I've seen girls do good with the money. I've seen girls do not so good with the money. And you can't control that. You can only control how you feel when you give them money. You know what I'm saying? If you got a funny feeling, like, dang, she gonna do this or that, should I give falling for the okie doke? If you feel like that, then go with your instincts, because your instincts never lie. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're human. That little funny feeling in your stomach, that's your body defense. Some people tend to ignore it, and then they mad at the world. Now they angry at everything that go on down there because they had a bad relationship or they had a transaction agreement, so to speak. So it's just how you feel, man. You from them when you do something. Like you said, understand that's you got it?
Yeah. Repeat that again.
Oh, I thought I heard somebody come in.
Oh, B Sams, mute your end, because I think you got feedback from Cook, bro. Blessings. Yeah, just run that last bit again. Look, run that last bit again, bro. Reggie BX in the building. Bless yourself up. Can you hear me, Cook?
Oh, I thought. Oh,
yeah, yeah. Finish off your last bit. What you were saying? Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Just man, I got the rambling. Just basically, it's how you feel, man. You don't listen to people telling you one thing or the other. You know, I know some homies that like to blow that brain chicks because that's how they have a good time and they like the vibe that it creates. You know, if that's answering the question. And some dudes, they try to be more frugal or whatever, but it's however you figure out you want to spend your money. And like I said, I wouldn't really try not to worry about what they're doing with the, just a matter of respect. You know what I mean? And, you know, if they can, when you start feeling like she's not respecting your situation or whatever the case may be, it's time to change that relationship. You ain't necessarily got to be mad or mean, but just throw a little shorter leash on that and control it the way you want to control it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Welcome, Bronx, to the show, bro. What's going on, bro?
Good evening, gentlemen. Peace and much love.
Thank you, sir.
Good to have you back, bro. Really good to have you back. So as you know, the title of the show is "Where is your money going?" Brother, you know that there's brothers that come down for relationship. How can they tell that they got the right lady? What can they look out for?
I think we should be asking you that. I think you the lead on that topic, bro.
I'm gonna chime in. We're just asking you what things to look out for. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would definitely be, but you know, I want you guys, you know what I mean? Obviously, you've been going there longer than me, you know what I mean? So what things should a brother look out for if he wants to get in a relationship?
Jay, listen, I'm gonna need you to stop talking about I've been going out there longer than you. At this point, we already talked about this. You have spent more time in the Dominican Republic than I have. All right, you go out there for 2 or 3 months at a clip. You was crying and complaining because you could only be out there for 5 weeks one time. Crying. It's like, I'm only gonna be here 5 weeks, man. You know, I gotta go back handle some things at home. What? So I don't want you have Dominican B. I don't even want to hear it no more. I don't want to hear none of that nonsense.
Fair enough. But anyway, drop your science now. Now that you cursed me out, drop your science now. What should a brother look out for?
It depends on what you're looking for.
If they want a relationship, if they're trying to look for their queen.
You looking for a relationship, you're looking for a queen?
Yep.
I would say you have to be very skeptical of everything you're being told, because not just Dominican women, but people in general, they're gonna tell you a song and a dance, whisper the sweet nothing to tell you what you want to hear to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? So if you really looking for love in any foreign country, to me, you gotta have time to be there. You gotta be able to be there for 2 or 3 months at a time. Pun intended. I would say what to look for. There's a difference.
I don't know why Cook's being quiet, because he's the vet here. He's the veteran here. Anyway, go ahead, Bronx.
Yeah, there's a difference between somebody who really likes you and is into you and somebody who's just into your money, into your pocket. And you got to do what you got to do to kind of, I guess, filter through who's who. Yeah. Me personally, the quickest way to find out who's who, say no when they ask for something. Say no, I ain't got $1 for you. I ain't got no money. And see how often they still correspond with you. See, you know, if you still talk to them, if they still, see if anything changes, you know, because if the I don't want to say relationship, but if the communication takes a nosedive when you say no when they ask for something, then you know what time it is, or you should know what time it is.
Another one is when you leave, about a week or two, they hit you with the picture of them in the IV or the empty refrigerator or the car accident.
Let's touch on the empty refrigerator. So
hold on.
Yeah, go.
Let me add my little 2 cents.
No, please.
I think it's a matter of what you're looking for. Yeah. We're all looking for something different, but you got to know what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? You can't always give them the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for somebody to come through, cook, clean, beat out, clean, and then bounce, if you find somebody that handles that good, by all means, take care of her, do your thing, because she's handling your stuff. You know, like one thing I like to say is, I got first world problems. You got third world problems. I'm not here to. I'm here to help you as much as I can with your third world problem. You help me with my little first world problems in the way that we can. We're not gonna get it confused. I'm not here to help you be your your counselor on your family issues and all that, it's certain shit that I can take care of for you. You know what I'm saying?
So let me just so I got this clear.
Mm-hmm.
So I just got this clear. So I mean, obviously, you know, just so I got it clear for the views. So is this pertaining to the wrong girl or this pertaining to the right girl? Because obviously there's a guy out there that's looking. So if she does, go on.
I think what he's hitting on is that what do you want? It's what you want. You want this chica for the night, then look for that. The main thing I think what he's saying is he's direct and he's truthful what he wants. He's upfront what he wants. Can you handle these things for me? Yes, no. If you can't, I'm gonna find somebody else. If you can, all right, show me.
One thing I'm big about, and this is just in life in general, earn it. You never know when you're gonna earn it, but if you're generally a good chick or whatever, and you do good things, keep your eyes open for your blessings, ma. You know what I'm saying? Keep your eyes open for your blessings. You always ask for the blessing. Just be a good woman. Do stuff. Be alert. Be caring, and you will get blessed. You know what I'm saying? I might have told you this before. I had a chick save my car one day. You know what I'm saying? Just being a good chick. She saved the whip. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, out the car for something. Had the key fob in my lap. The key fob hit the ground. Motor concho dude saw the key fob, bopped it, took off. Pew! She's like, Poppy, blah, 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 your job. It was nighttime too. And it was a bunch of motos. You know what I'm saying? She was like, Vamos. You know, I'm like, shit, we got to take off because, you know, them key fobs get too far, that car might not turn on or something. So I had to take off and ride. I'm zipping around these motherfuckers on motor conchos. And I'm like, which one is it? She was like, bang, that one right there, him. I roll up on him. I was like, I'm reaching over her. I'm like, dame mi llave, homie, dame, you know. And she whips her camera phone out and is videotaping him. You know what I'm saying? So he see what's going on. He reach in his pocket and hand her the keys. I'm like, this bitch. Long story short, I sent her $400 for Christmas because that would have cost me way more than $400. You see what I'm saying? So if you rolling with a good chick and she just doing right and just living, and she wasn't expecting that money. You know what I'm saying? So we talking on the phone. She's showing me she trying to do something. I was like, yo, go to Western Union. It's 17,000 or 1,000 pesos. And she was, you know, she putting the family on the phone and shit. hey, girl. I'm like, all right, your daughter saved me more than $400. But just being a good person, being a good woman, and she probably would have did that for whoever. But the fact that I shot her the 400 gladly out of appreciation. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
See, here's the problem here. Well, it's not a problem. Shout out to Alex Kashmir. I don't agree with the statement, but I'm going to read it out anyway. But he must have his reasons. I don't agree with him, but I'm going to read it out. There is no good girls in DR. It's all about the money.
It depends on where he at. If you're in Sosua, if all you know is Pedro's content, then, I mean, it is what it is. They're there for business. You know, you can't go to Sosua and be on the strip trying to find love. They're there for money. You know, they got things they trying to handle. So, I mean, you got to be honest where you're looking at. It's just like back in the States, you know, I can't find love in the strip club. You know, you can't fall in love with a stripper. You know, you got to be honest with where you're looking for, where you're looking at, you know.
Yo, let me respond to that comment right quick.
I knew it was coming. I saw it come. I said, I heard that. I said, yep, Bronx is dying.
Listen, right? Man. No disrespect.
Go ahead, bro.
No disrespect to Alex or nobody else, but that's a stereotype, fam. Mm-hmm. And we as black people should know better than to stereotype an entire ethnic group of people based on limited experiences.
What's the stereotype? I missed it. What, the no good DR?
There are no good girls in DR. They all about money.
About money.
To say there are no good women in DR is to say that there are no intelligent black people.
Here you go. So I'm just gonna hit you with another one. Bronx. I've been guiding it for 15 years now. What do you say to that, Bronx?
Okay, cool. But listen, you could be going there for 30 years. To say that there are no good women in DR, that's false. This is not true at all.
It's what
maybe in your experience,
Reggie
there's
said
no
facts, Bronx.
Listen, you're gonna get what you put out. Whatever energy you put out, you back. If you run into a good chick and then you trying to be on some not learning the language, all you do is everything is associated with money. You speak through your money. You communicate through your money. You do this through your money. Then guess what? She's going to respond to your money. She's going to do this with your money. She's going to do that with your money. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that works. And as far as a good chick or whatever, it's whoever you meet and however you move is going to be. See, I forgot my chain of thought on that. That might be some old weed injuries or something. But you know what I'm saying. But to me, y'all go ahead. But I want to get that point out that the energy you put out is what you get back.
Well, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that you, Unks?
Nah, that's me. That's Byron.
Oh, that's you, Byron. Hey, man, B-Sam's welcome to the show. Before you go, people, if you're going to the Dominican Republic for the first time and you don't know Spanish, or maybe sosua is not your thing and you want to go and chat up some nice, beautiful Dominican women, or you just want to learn the language, hit up my boy, Teacher Randall. His Instagram is there. It's in the chat. I've posted it. It's there. Or alternatively, if you are looking for a nice villa, hit him up on Instagram. The villas are there. So if you want to ball out like Scarface, he's got what you need. Brother.
I just remember what I was going to say. Everybody remembers that movie, Indecent Proposal, right?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So you got, you label that to a Dominican woman. It's just that this pay scale is different. You run across a chick in the States, $5,000, and look at her man and be like, honey, we could use that money. You know what I'm saying? So as far as a chick going after money, you throw enough money on the table, you're liable to get any woman anywhere to take that proposal. You know what I mean? So it's just that you might run up in a corner of DR that's not tourist related, and what's considered a good woman, and then going back to leading with your money all the time. Mm-hmm. If you're gonna lead with your money, then guess what? She might not be a prostitute, like sleeping with anybody for the money or whatever. But if you throw money in front of her right then, well, hey, it's just sex, and it's just sex or whatever. It ain't like a lot of these women ain't having no sex. It's just sex. Hey, you want to throw me $300 American or 200 or 100 American dollars, depending on where you go in DR, and I give you a little nookie or whatever. Where you want to go? We knock that out real quick. So that doesn't make her a bad woman or a money grubbing whatever. If anything, it makes you somebody that leads with your money all the time. I saw an episode. I'm rambling now. I saw an episode of the matchmaker, millionaire matchmaker, with the chick, and then one of the dudes, he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna play poor, so see if she really likes me or whatever." And the chick was like, basically like, "Motherfucker, this is the millionaire matchmaker. This is not, let's see if she likes me other than being a millionaire. You're here because you're a millionaire. Don't try to play games and act like you're not broke or act like you broke. It's millionaire matchmaker." You know what I'm saying? So if you're leading with money, you have money. if you learn the culture and do all this and do all that, you can lead with something else. But if all you're doing is leading with money, you're going to get those results.
I'm going to answer that question later. Define a good woman. That's a very good question. I'm going to come back to you, Grey Tate. I'm definitely going to come back to you. B. Sams.
Yeah, I'm here. So I just wanted to I'm piggybacking off what everybody else said, and I fully agree. I think honestly, man, this goes back to being honest with ourselves again. You going over to a foreign country. I don't know what, for whatever reason you're going over there. If you're going over there, you want to enjoy the beaches. But a lot of times, most guys, they go over there because they want to enjoy. They like the beautiful women. Let's just be honest about it. A lot of them. I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of guys go over there because they enjoy the beautiful women. And then you gotta realize that you don't even speak the language. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta find within yourself, be honest with yourself. And if you like everybody is saying, if you feel like somebody's trying to get over on you, you can tell by their actions. Like, you know, you should be able to tell by your actions. And a lot of times we don't even take our time to get to know the girl. We just, you know, or we just talking to them. You're not really getting to know the person. And then you automatically think all the girls in DR bad because of one experience you had, and that's just not right. And I've done that before, you know, and Bronx had to pull me up on that before. So I've been trying to change that. So yeah, we just got to be honest with ourselves.
One thing I would add to that is brothers got to be
1 minute before you go. Sorry, manners, brother. Please, people, there's 46 people in the room. Look, I don't ask for no cash app. I don't ask for no donation. I just ask you, when you walk into the room, etiquette, just press the like button, people. That's all I ask. Press the like button. Not asking for no donation, no super chat. Just press the like button. That's it. That's all I ask. Press the like button. It's not hard. 3.0.0 second. Just press the like button, people. Thank you. Forward, brother.
One thing brothers got to realize, when you going down there for whatever, the weekend, week, or whatever, how do you expect a woman to fall in love with you, make you the one? You can't even speak the language and you just barely know her. They got to be real, like, honest with the situation.
There's some delusional brothers out there, boy.
Yeah, like, you expect her to drop her whole life because you came down for a weekend. And two, if you're not a frequent person, and I'm talking frequent like 3-4 times, I mean, what can you really expect from her? Like, come on, you got to be honest. Like, I think have these, I guess, what's that, 90-day fiance? I think that, no, don't do that. Don't set yourself up for failure like that.
Hey, hello, gentlemen. How is everyone today? This is Unc saying,
blessings, Unc. It's always a pleasure to have you in, man. Always a pleasure, brother.
How's everybody doing today?
I'm
I
good.
just want to piggyback a little bit off of what was just stated. The weekend warrior dudes, the mistake that they're making, to me, in my opinion, is if you're looking to find something solid down there and you can't be there that way, then you need to find something solid that goes there and comes here also. You need to be looking in both directions. If you want a Dominican woman that goes to DR and you're not going to be there that way, then you need a Dominican woman that comes to the States at the same time, and then you can build something with it. But if you don't have the frequency to be down there enough to build something with someone, then you're just going to fall into the well, because somebody's going to come along, like you gentlemen here on this panel, and they're going to be there all the time, and they're going to take that from you. Because closeness is everything. Distance is great, but when you can't be there, and they need somebody to be there, somebody's going to be there.
We hear that all the time when we're talking with the homie in the other chat. How, you know, he posted, he sends us messages of the little chicks that hit him up because they man out there or whatever, and he lives out there. But at the same time, you gotta be a grown man and handle your business. You basically can't be worried about what's going on like that if you really on the real. I got a big homie, like I said, homie married out there, young wife, got the kid, doing this and doing that. He's not out there permanently and probably doesn't want to be. And is quick to say, man, she'd be, if he's not chasing behind her or anything. And he's like, she'd be a fool if she fucked this up. You know what I'm saying? He's not he's like, she fucked this up. All this young pussy out here. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that's how you gotta be. You can't be no dude stressing the chick, worrying about what she doing when you're not there, because you will, you look hard enough, you're gonna find something.
You worry about FaceTiming you all the time and all that. Where you at? Doing it to yourself.
I got first world problems to deal with. When I come out there, wash my back, wash my nuts, cook some. When we done, bone me out, put me to sleep, put my thumb in my mouth, wake me up in the morning, breastfeed me. I'm not here. So, and I respect that.
Well, you gotta understand something though. The dudes that's doing that, that's hawking the chicks down and want to know every move they make, and they don't know how to give that. Listen, you doing what you doing, and I'm doing what I'm doing over here. But when we together, we together. They're doing the same thing in the States, so they're just mimicking what they do here, and that's why they're running into the same problems. As you stated, they're leaving
the States, multiply it by 10 when you go out to the.
Yep. And if you leave with your money in the States, you're definitely leaving with your money there.
Mm-hmm. Got no choice. You can't speak the language.
Right. Hey, even if you can't speak the language,
and can't speak the language here, you can't crack the code here either.
Exactly, because you living off your money. Your money is your code with them. So they're gonna do the same thing there. They're never gonna immerse themselves in any of the culture, anything, because their money's everything. And I got money. You gonna want me because I got money.
Too lazy.
And another thing, you think about it, brothers act like they saints in the States while they girls in the DR. I mean, come on, let's be real. I mean, you in the States, you act like you at home every weekend. Like, come on, like, be real.
But brothers, what signs should they look for? You see, I've got the answers, but I'm just asking you guys, what signs should they look for? It's all good that the guys are coming over, they're having a good time, they're buying women. That's cool. We're not talking to them brothers. They know what they're doing. They're taking out the cash. The brothers that don't know what they're doing and getting the things misconstrued, what should they look out for?
Actions. It comes down to action. How she treats you. If she's wants you to take her to the Casa Linda, and all that, she wants your money. If she's telling you places to go eat, or subtle, like my main one, the difference between her and the rest of the girls, like I said, goes back to I have sleep apnea. And the first time we were together, she woke me up twice because I stopped breathing. I was like, well, she's a little different. It's a little different. And she didn't act funny. It's the little things that are, when you're with her, they're affection. They're caring.
So someone's got feedback on their thing. Could some people mute their end? There's feedback, or someone's fiddling, or someone's doing something, clanging or doing dishes. Thank you. Go ahead, Dav.
But it's the action. It's the way she treats you. If she wants you to be her man, she's going to treat you like a man. She's going to cater to you. She's going to do all those things. If you act like a sim, she's going to treat you like a sim. And too many times I've been seeing girls' phones. These dudes who promise the world, and they set themselves up for failure. They meet on one weekend and they're sending everything to them. Like, I want you to have my baby. I'm going to fly you out. And
so basically, they're doing a Rio then. They're doing a Rio then. Baby, I want to bring you to America. Yo, shout out to my brother Rio, man. Yo.
If you out there on that end of it, it's not like she gonna say, "No, wait a minute. Take your time sending me money. Do this first." She's not gonna do that. So it's hard. What these brothers need to look for is. They just need to look and see if they happy, see if they having a good time, and that communication goes beyond language. Mm-hmm. Having fun. If she's bubbly, if she's the person that, they're all gonna be fine. You're gonna be running up on fine women, but if you make it to the bed or whatever, she doing all the stuff you like. When you hang out. She's fun. She has manners, and like you said,
brothers might say that she's playing the long game. She could be playing you.
Play the long game, play the short game, my game. Like Barry White saying, "Play your game, baby. Your game, baby." Just play if you playing a game, life is a game, bro. How many women playing the game for 20 years just so they can get a family, get some kids, raise the kids, and now they like, man, I want a divorce. I want to go be Cardi B now. She did her part. So you play the game and be prepared for whatever. You know, you can't be investing all of your mental energy into one person like that. So what they need to look for is just look for short term and long term. Something that's short term and fun that they enjoy if they're gonna be there like that. And if it's long term, that somebody that helps them learn the language, somebody that wants to do more and show them their culture. If you're out there on the long term, you know, so let's willing to put themselves out for you.
So as we say in London, please people, if you've just come in, not asking for no super chats, if you want to donate, that's fine. Please, when you come into the room, all I'm asking is just smash that like button. That's all I ask. So as we say in London, we're going to get to the meat and potatoes. Where is your money going? Because let's face it, let's keep it 100. There's a lot of brothers that, yeah, again, they do come over. They do fall in love. They do, you know, they catch feelings. They're human beings. I ain't going to call these guys simps. They're human beings. They got feelings. They've all got different things going on in their life. They're all looking for different things. You know, they might take pity or feel sorry or feel like, you know what? I really feel her. I really like her. I'm back in America. I'm back in England. I'm back in Europe. And I just keep on thinking about this girl. I've seen her circumstance. I've seen, you know, she might have a little job. She might not have a little job. I want to help. I want to send that $200 because I can afford it. I want to send that $150 because I can afford it. I can send that $500 because I can afford it. How can you tell that the money that you're sending to that right woman, that the money is being put to good use, that it's not put to, you saw the logo, the iPhone 6s, you know, the trainers, you know, giving it away to Papi Chulo. What's the signs that your money is being used? Because there's brothers right now as we speak, right now, that are sending money to chicks. We can call them every name under the sun. It's not going to help their situation. I think because I'm trying to help these brothers. How do they know that their money is going to the right cause?
Well,
what's the tricks of the trade?
You're right. Brothers are sending a lot of money every day. Western Union, there's a line. Oh, I mean, I think the thing is, it comes down. There's always a risk. I mean, I sent money? Absolutely. I sent my girl money. She never asked for it, but because I felt I wanted to do it because I have the ability to do that. I know brothers that send their girl $500, $600 a month. They got it like that. But them girls are taking that money. They're going to school. They know English. But when they come into town, they get taken care of. There's no guarantee. It's all a risk. And if you are happy with the way she treats you when you come down or your relationship, I mean, God bless. I mean, do you. But far as signs,
shout out to Glimble.
Far as signs, you would see just how she live. I mean, some girls you can see they are about money. They got the new iPhone, they got the new Jordans, you know.
But how do you know it's being put to good use? It's not answering the question. I'm trying to get a question from you guys. How would you know?
But Jay, listen.
No, I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm playing devil's advocate.
Honestly, you should never care.
Let me tell you one thing you can do.
You gave it away.
One thing you can do is you have a lot of different things that these chicks will ask you for money for, right? If you can pay it with a credit card, good. Show me a bill. Show me that that's really what that's for. That takes a lot of angst and inquiry out of it. It's like, okay, that's for this. That's a bill for your hospital or whatever. Call that, do that. I can pay that over the phone right now. That's one. I got a homie that was paying his girl rent. He talked directly to the landlord. landlord, he paid with the landlord directly, so he wasn't even sending her that money. And so there's ways you can get around and know exactly where your money is going.
But then I'm gonna fling a spanner in the works. So say if you're doing that, you're just covering her bills. How you know she ain't got another man that's sending her money to do elsewhere? So you're just covering part of that bill. How do you know?
It goes back to
I guess you really shouldn't care though. I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, if you worry about what's going on,
I agree. You shouldn't care.
The answer is she got 5 dudes sending the money.
Right.
You shouldn't care. That's not your affair. When you're not there, you're not there. It's the same thing like being here.
One thing that brothers need to be leery about is if they doing all that, and then when they get there, they're still paying her to play.
Yeah.
You got some cats that'll do the rent, and still she want to be broke off every time you beat. So it's like, wait a minute now. I knocked your rent out. I knocked that damn Clado bill out. You know what I'm saying? I knocked that damn Norte, the Norte electric bill. Fuck is you doing? Why I got to give you? You know, I brought you a laptop. Fuck, now I got to hit you with some bread. Now you thinking to yourself, damn, don't you have another dude that can send you some money? You need a couple more niggas.
Bronx.
And you gonna start doing the recruiting for, huh?
Bronx, what's the signs to look for? What advice could you give brothers the signs to look for? What to look out for? If their girl's genuine or if she's just playing them like a fiddle.
You know what? I'm the wrong person to ask. Cause
I knew you was gonna do that shit. I knew.
What? Listen, man.
Yeah, because you want me to answer the question. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna answer the question.
Look. Listen, I know you're gonna answer the question, but right now in this panel, as far as I know, you are the one that got a main boo thing. That's your girl. That's your woman.
I'm in a relationship. Yeah,
exactly. So you can't be asking brothers who are unattached.
Yeah.
You know.
No, what it's about. Obviously, okay. So basically,
this is me. This is me. Okay.
Right.
Listen.
Go,
this is me.
Go.
I'm not a weekend warrior. I would say I've been going out there for a while. I go out there for the experience, for the culture. I'm not there for the women. Now, some people are gonna find that hard to believe. I don't really give a fuck. All right. I've been fortunate enough that I've met Dominican people who are family to me. I've been fortunate enough to meet people who have debunked every Dominican stereotype that there is. People are people all around the world. It doesn't matter what country you want to choose. And when you're dealing with different cultures, there's going to be cultural norms that you have to understand. If you're not learning the culture or the language, then you'll never understand. If you don't learn the culture and the language, you'll never find love out there, in my opinion.
I agree.
Yep.
So what to look for? If you're looking for a woman, if you're looking for love, a good woman, all that kind of stuff.
Thank you very much for getting to the point. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead.
You need to learn. Number one, you need to learn the culture. You may not necessarily. I'm not fluent in Spanish by no means whatsoever at all. Can I communicate a little bit? Yes. You got to be able to communicate. And shut up, Jay. Listen, I'm not fluent, man.
This guy.
I'm not fluent, man.
The same guy that got me into trouble. But anyway, go on. Same guy that he can't communicate. Yeah, all right. Yeah, same guy. Anyway, go ahead.
I can communicate a little bit, man. But yeah, I would say to brothers looking for love, learn the culture first. And if you absolutely don't know anyone, let's say you don't know anyone in DR, and you're going there for the first time, you need to find somebody who's going to be willing to take you aside and teach you about the culture, because you're going to get yourself into all kinds of trouble. There's plenty of WhatsApp groups, there's plenty of forums, there's plenty of YouTube people with integrity who will show you the ropes, who will kick you and give you free game. Go ahead.
I would say my first trip was 2016. I met more brothers on that plane that guided me. Literally, the brothers that sat right next to me were staying at the same place with me. They go there all the time, and they will school you. There's a ton of people that will give you a ton of knowledge. Some may be good, some may be bad, but you just take it, take their advice, and just learn. It's trial and error, brothers. Like when in 2016, like I said, I was paying like $10, $15 each way for a cab. I was paying ridiculous prices for short time. It's them things that you just have to learn. You can't be afraid to make a mistake. As long as you learn from it, it's okay. And brothers looking for love, you just got to go out there and put your best foot forward, but learn. The best thing about failure, it teaches you what not to do. Once you make that mistake, you're not going to do it again. Well, you shouldn't. So don't be afraid to fail. Just go out there with your best intentions, and you'll figure it out. Just like how we did. None of us were perfect. All of us have gotten taken advantage of. We have overpaid or whatnot, or sent money to the wrong person. It happens. Just learn from it.
Please, people, if you just come into the room, the topic is, where is your money going? You know, there's a few brothers that are in situations in, you know, so-called relationships and they're being played. You know, we're not here to laugh at them. We're not here to take the piss out of them. We're just here to help them. And I say, if you just walked into the room, please, people, please, manners, just smash the like button.
Let me say one last thing.
Smash the like button. Yeah, forward.
If the horse won't move, dismount.
Yep.
Or whatever that old saying goes. You ain't got to spend hundreds or thousands of dollars to figure out that you rocking with the wrong person.
No dudes that said
because I'm gonna give a short story about a brother who
my bad.
I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying, I know a brother out there that said he spent more money on a relationship than he did on hoes.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's possible. It's like, listen, man. This brother that I know, he was sending a chick $500 a week.
What?
Every 500.
Ouch.
He was sending the chick $500 a week. He was coming down there every month or two or whatever, and then when he got there, he was still, you know, spending money, and nothing was never enough. Like she was always complaining. Just wasn't treating him good. Like no matter how much money he kicked out, it was not enough. If you giving somebody $500 a week out there, I don't care where they live, that's more than enough to cover their needs. All right,
100,000 pesos.
Listen, man. Listen, I'm just telling you a story. Listen, this brother has plenty of money. The money was nothing to him.
Yeah.
All
and
right.
that's the whole problem. You got
yes, that's part of the problem. The money was nothing to him.
Know the GMP. You got to respect. That goes back to respecting the game and respecting the country. You know, just because you got it like that don't mean you can blow it and move the needle so much that you messing up the whole situation over there.
But see, here's the thing. I don't have a problem with him spending the $500 a week. I don't have a problem with none of that. The problem I have with it, he wasn't getting what he wanted out of the situation.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't care how much you're giving somebody. If it's a mutually beneficial arrangement, it's not for me to say that 500 is too much. Yeah. That's your money. You worked to earn that or whatever. You paid the cost to be the boss. However, whatever cost you paying to be the boss, you should be getting what you want out of the situation. And if you're not getting what you want out of the situation, get the fuck out the situation.
Jaws 2003. That's a very good, and that's how I would give my, you know, my analysis and my history on this. He says, very true. I always try to find a woman with a regular job. Is that necessary? Does that cut out a lot of the crap that it's good to find, or is it necessary to find? All right, so this is a question to Unks. Unks, is it necessary to find a woman with a job? Would that cut out a lot of the crap, or do you still feel that you will get some of the crap even if she has a job?
Well, listen, having a lot of sisters, having done, been all over the place, I'm just going to say that you have to really look into who you're dealing with. Each person's an individual person. Each person is different. Her having a job may not necessarily give her the things that she wants. One of the things you have to look out for when it comes to these women right now is that if they're social media junkies, then you're going to run into a problem because they're following behind what they're seeing on social media. And social media is a want. It's not a need. Social media is a want. Oh, I want this because I seen this person want it. I want that because I seen this person.
Run that one back. Run that one back. Come again. Come again. Wheel up. Come again. Wheel up. Come again.
If you're dealing with a woman,
let's go.
That is a social media junkie, you are going to run into all the problems, no matter how good of a woman she is, because it's going to be a want, not a need. She's always going to want what she sees on social media. So you have to look out for those things. Social media, as you would say back in the days, that's the devil. Because the more she sees her country women out enjoying themselves, getting all the latest stuff and all the new stuff, every female has that bad girlfriend. She could be a good girl, but she has that bad friend that's getting all that money out there. And she's seeing that. And she's in her ear, girl, why you dealing with him just giving you a couple of $100 a month? You can be out here getting this money like me. See? And these things is happening in this country. If you watch it, if you watch what's going on,
happening all over the world.
All over the world. Yep. Everywhere. And if you watch what's going on, you know, and I'm sorry to be long-winded, gentlemen. If you watch what's going on, you can see that these women are tracking behind what the bad women are doing because they're looking at the bad women like they're winning. And that's all the Cardi B's and the Kim Kardashians is showing them. Being a bad girl makes you a winner because the dudes are catering to the bad girls now. They're willing to give the bad girl anything.
As
sorry to interject. Sorry, before we go. Backpack Val said a lot of the women still have jobs and still ask for money. So that's just pertaining to what Unc said. Yeah.
It's good to have one with a job simply because she's not sitting around becoming a social media junkie all day.
But does it cut out the bullshit though? Does it cut out the bullshit?
Nothing's gonna cut out the bullshit, bro. You just want somebody that has something going for herself, something that she can get up and go do and feel like she's contributing or whatever.
Can I say one thing? Can I say one more thing? An unoccupied mind in that country, and I'm agreeing with you 100% about the job thing. But an unoccupied mind in that country is a dangerous mind.
Exactly. Get up, go to work.
We're gonna come back to that job thing. We're gonna come back to it because I want to really touch on that. Bronx, you was gonna say something.
The Cardi B mindset. I don't cook, I don't clean, but I still got this ring.
Yeah.
And that's who they idolize.
They're putting it out there. I told you these chicks are being married for years, raising the kids. Now they want to motherfucking have a hot girl summer. Like, bitch, take your ass home and be a wife. Be back. You've been a wife this long. Now you want to get up and be a hoe. You've been doing all this right, and you got kids to worry about. Now you want to get up and do some old.
All right. So can I tell you guys something? I got a theme song that I use for DR right now. Bronx can tell you. I got a theme song, right? And basically says, hair done, nail done. I ain't got nowhere to stay. Bitches be like, tonight I'm gonna kill them. Taking pictures with no filter. That's how these chicks think. They going in the club. They gonna make a rich nigga fall in love. That's what they up to.
So let's get back to the question with you, Unks, and you, Cook, because I have to disagree. I mean, to a certain degree, I say this, right? You brothers said that if the woman's got a job, it lessens the bullshit. Just power phrase. Does it really? No. Does it really?
Let me get into that one. I have no girls that have jobs, but they have their foreign boyfriends that fly them out to Punta Cana for the weekend. They make a good amount of money and they go back to work. There's plenty of girls, super beautiful girls that all they do is get flown out to Punta Cana.
All right, let's leave it at regular. But see, let's leave it at a regular chick that you meet at her job, and that's not per se one of these.
But does that make her a good woman because she's got a job? Does it make her a good woman because she's got a job? She's working a 9 to 5. She's earning 15. Hold on. She's earning 15,000 pesos a month. Does it still make her a good woman? She could be a complete bitch.
I know.
Nah, it don't make her a good woman. It don't make her a good woman. But I think what they saying is it lessens that. What are we trying to say? It lessens that like we said, it won't be on such the bullshit. It lessens
does it less? But that's my point. Does it though? Because their money's their money. Not, and this is not for every. I just want to put this in. This is not. We're talking about the bad chicks. We are talking about what to look out for when it comes to a bad chick. Because she's got a 9 to 5 job earning 12, 15, 20,000 pesos a month. Does it still stop her?
No. It's still, it's still nuance and everything, though, right?
Does it still stop her from being a bitch? Does it still stop her from asking for an iPhone 25? Does it still stop her from being a chapidora? Does it?
Listen, what it does is it gives her the right to have a little bit of control over her situation. All the more reason for me to be in her business like that. I'm like, okay, I can respect the fact that you get your ass up and you go to work like a respectable woman, regardless of what you're doing outside of that. Because for one thing, because you're there all day, you really don't have time or as much time as a chick sitting around doing nothing all day. So you obviously, and if you got that, you're earning my respect to where I can't be on you unless I'm gonna be like, oh baby, I don't want you to work. I'll take you. You can stay home. I'll pay you what you were making at your job. Hell no. You go to work for more than that money. You go to work to be out of respect for being a responsible human being, and that.
Hold on.
The stuff.
I got.
But hold on. Go on. Sorry. Go on.
I had a situation where I was out at a particular place. Beautiful girl, bartender. I'm like, okay, she got a little job. She was straight up like, I'm just doing this to find a rich guy to take care of me.
And that's it.
Is that a bad thing or good thing?
Shoot, I
ought to know. That's something that you ought to recognize if you're trying to be with if you trying to be with a bartender chick, damn near anywhere. Being with a bartender chick is like being with a bartender that works at a strip club. Yeah. She's coming off the bench at the strip club.
She was bad. She was
right. If she's a bartender at the strip club, she's coming off the bench if Strawberry don't make it that night. So you gotta know what you getting. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know what you getting into if it's a chick that's working at the club. That's working at the bar like Rumbles or something, who got dudes waiting on her at 3 a.m. Do you want to be involved with that? Okay, then be prepared for certain stuff. You know, that's what a job does. If you know the job she has, you see her doing this, whether she clean up somewhere or if it's that there are a lot of Americans there. That might, if that triggers a bell or something and she fine and dudes is hitting on her, then that's different than a girl working at the local spot to where it's no Americans and she's doing whatever job up in there, scooping ice cream or whatever, whatever it is, it gives you another measuring point. It gives you something to look at and be like, all right, this is this kind of woman. Is it gonna guarantee? Nothing is a guarantee. The only guarantee is she getting her ass up, she's being a worker, and she's making her little money, and she's taking care of whoever she's taking care of before you even got there. And that should be leverage in your mind. Like, look, so if she want to say something, be like, bitch, don't you make enough money to, and then money for, so you don't need to be asking me for, get the fuck out my face with that. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay, but at the same time, does it? Okay, so I've been hearing what you guys say. I'm just playing devil's advocate, so it brings on the conversation more because there's things we got to get into. So I understand what you guys. As I said, I'm in a relationship, so I'm not playing dumb. Like I said. So basically, I understand what you guys saying. My thing is, what if the woman hasn't got a job? Does that make her less? of a woman that does have a job, because I've bumped into women that have got jobs, right? And they're full of shit. And I've bumped into women that hasn't got no jobs and they're lovely as pie. They just unfortunately, hold on. Unfortunately, I'll let you go. Unfortunately, their circumstances just not great. Their education is just not great. They are trying to find a job, but it's hard. As we know, it's the Caribbean. It's not easy. It's hard. So what do you say to that?
Whatever kind of woman you run into, man, if job is a job and not having one is not having one. If you looking at the woman and you get to know her and she's this kind of person, it's just like being here. I like girls that love their family, that love that you love your mama, you love your daddy, you love your brother, sister, kids, whatever. If you taking that time and getting around them and they good people, then they're good people. Having a job, no job, when you dealing with somebody, you come across those bridges when you get there. Now, if she's not working and all you see her doing, setting the camera up and clapping her ass on the camera, you might want to reconsider what's going on in that relationship or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
So question. Go on.
Yeah, we talking about like we just simply talking about guys that's trying to like wife.
Get into relationship. What to look out for? That's right. Yeah.
But then we also, this goes back to being honest with yourself and what you want though, because I mean, there's gonna be some guys that don't want to help out like that in the beginning. But my point is that like if that's what you feel in your and that's what you feeling in yourself, you can't mess with no girl without no job, because eventually, if y'all go on seriously, she can't. If she keeps struggling, she's not gonna keep talking to you. You're not gonna be able to really learn about her. She's not gonna want to talk to you, and she over here struggling.
But what if she's a good woman, Byron? What if she's a good woman? What if when you come there, she's cooking and cleaning, she's ringing you, you know, she's giving you every step? I mean, literally, I'm just saying, she's a solid one. She just hasn't got a job, but just for argument's sake, she is a solid one.
No, I'm not saying that she can't be solid and she can't be a good woman. That's not what I'm saying. I'm thinking this goes back to a person, a man, or as us guys, knowing what we want and what we gonna willing to tolerate and what we willing to do, because that's a lot of times we don't take the time out to really understand what we want or what we willing to take care of, or we haven't had enough experiences at all to know what we like, you know. So that's another problem. Like, we'll go out here and we talking about the women, but at the same time, are you willing to help people out? Do you want to help someone out? You know, that might be something that just a guy just don't want to do, and that's his prerogative. But you got to be okay with that. But my problem is, I think some guys will go help someone out and feel like they getting forced to do it, and then get mad because they did it. But you shouldn't. If that's not something you want to do, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? So, but that doesn't make the girl bad because she's asking you for money. That's my point. That's the main point I'm trying to say. Because I think that we equate like a person asking you for money and asking for help as bad. That's not really bad. I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. She's taking her time out to, you know, get to know you, and y'all supposed to be taking each other seriously. And supposedly this supposed to be a girl that you're trying to date. I mean, why wouldn't she ask you for something at that point, right?
we're gonna get onto that. That's a good. I like that one. You
shouldn't even have. She shouldn't have to ask. If you're a good dude and you see your woman working and doing what she got to do, take care of her accordingly.
That's what I'm getting. That's the point I'm trying to make. That's the point I'm trying to make. These guys don't realize, the guys don't think about it like that, because when they come over here, it's like they just looking at it like, shit, I got something to smash when I go to DR, and it's not. And then in their mind they say, oh, like, that's my girlfriend. I know you hear the guy say girlfriend and all that type of shit, but you can't call somebody your girlfriend or somebody you care about, and then you're not willing to even do anything for them, and then get mad. Like, when it don't make no sense. That just don't make any sense. So that's why you gotta be honest with yourself, and that's the big thing. That's the big takeaway from a lot of these conversations: being honest with yourself about what you want.
But guys, I don't see why guys, like B said, I don't see how guys come down here and want a girl to drop everything to spend 5-6 days with them, and you not take care of them. You know.
Oh, you know why? Because they from America and they think, oh my bad, they might not be from America. They might be from, they from from America or from Great Britain or and they come over there and they think less of a lot of times they think less of the people, right? And you got to check yourself because you can get into that mindset thinking that you're better than somebody, and that's a lot of times you got to check that at the door as well, and that's a big problem as well. Entitlement, entitlement.
Right.
Let me just Rich's method, but right. So I just want to just respond to Rich's method. The topic is where your money is going, Big J. So if she don't have a job, you're spending potentially more. If she has a job, you're potentially spending less unless you got a chapadora. That's a very strong comment. I'm gonna respond to that.
I got a response for that.
Oh, go ahead, please. Go ahead.
It's simple math.
Not necessarily. It depends on the situation. We're human beings, so everybody got different situations, including Dominican women. I know a Dominican woman who literally, she has one child. Mm-hmm. The child's father died years and years ago in a car accident or something like that, and the father's parents take care of her and the child. She doesn't need for rent. She doesn't need for groceries. The grandparents have money and they make sure that she got. She has a job. She has been looking for a good dude for a long time. She just can't find a good dude, in her opinion. She doesn't. She's not one of those. This is a friend of mine. She's not one of those women who's like in somebody's pockets. She's good already. Like as far as her her financial situation, but she's looking for a man that's going to be good. And in her mind, all men simply just want one thing. They don't want a relationship. All right. Listen, I'm telling you what she's saying.
I'm just reading the comments. I'm just reading. Sorry to cut you up, Bronx manners. Sorry, I'm going to let you go. Please, I don't want to make you lose your train of thought. There's a lot of comments coming in right now that I'm just but I'm going to get to that. But please, continue your wisdom.
This is my point. My point is, you only know these women's situations if you're trying to get to know these women.
Right.
So someone from the outside looking in would see her. She's a Dominican woman. She does or does not have a job, and you just write her off as whatever. But if you get to know her, that she has money coming in from some other source. It's not a man. It's not some foreign dude in Switzerland or whatever. Unfortunately, her kid's father, who she was in a relationship with, wanted to marry, spend the rest of her life with, he died in a car accident. It was tragic. You know what I'm saying? But
that's not common. What
do we know it's not common, or do we just assume it's not common?
That's not common.
All right. Well, whether it's common or not, it happened. It's an actual factual situation. But what I'm saying is,
I hear what Cook's saying.
You don't know the situation.
Stories, yeah.
You don't know the situation if you don't get to know the person. That's my point. That's all I'm saying.
Get to know.
Before you go, Cook. Before you go, I don't want to lose your train of thought. Sorry, manners, brother. I just wanted to reply to Rich's method. The topic is called "Where is your money going?" Okay, and this is to Rich's method. Where is your money going? The point is, if you have to support a Dominican woman and you have the means to do it, and she's a good woman, I see nothing wrong with that. That's your money. So we're trying to help brothers to not make the wrong turn, to be sending the wrong woman money. That's the whole point. Forward, my brother.
Let's just take everything at face value. Let's go to this specific Rich's method statement. We're just going to break this down. Where's your money going? All right.
Yeah.
Where is your money going? If she don't, you're spending potentially more. That's why the key word is potentially, because logic will tell you she doesn't have a job. That's money that she doesn't have. If she has a job, potentially you're spending less. Period. That whole statement makes sense, and you have to take that statement and make it make sense. You have to get to know her. If she has a job, how was she living when you got there? How was she making ends meet before you got there? And then you inject yourself accordingly. Now, if you want to be a dude that want to take her, sweep her off her feet, be like, baby, you don't have to work no more. I don't want you doing this, doing that. That's one thing. If you want her to keep her job, or she likes her job and she does what she does, then you fill in accordingly. You don't have to, you can knock out some bills. You can wait till she asks, and then you guys talk about and negotiate. And then you can pay attention to the relationship like you would if you were here or anywhere else, and treat it accordingly. Because remember, they're human too. They're women too. Just because you're first world and they third world, you don't have to have that entire mentality that the brother was talking about. So you just treat her like a human being. When she do something nice, you do something nice. When she do something nice, she'll do something nice. And all the time, she still has her job. She still gets her behind up. She still goes to work, works, does her thing, come home, relax. And she still goes to take care.
Yo, B.O.B., pause your head.
She still work a whole job and then come home and take care of you as a boyfriend, as a man. You got to take that and remember that and treat her accordingly. But her having a job is more than just her having extra money. Her having a job is a mentality that she wants to do for herself and do what she's doing, whether you're going to or not. And that's what you need to look for. You need to look for a woman that's not going to be trying to mentally and literally milk you. You know what I'm saying? You need a woman that got a little pride about herself. Asking for money is one thing, but then that goes back to, why is she asking for that? Yeah, you got a job, you got this and you that, but iPhone.
But the thing
I don't even have one. You know what I'm saying? You don't deserve new this or new that. I don't have one. And you don't, it's a matter of, if you want to get that, then save money on your little job and get that. And if you're working and doing what you got to do, I might just pitch in and help you. But that job comes in to where she has a bit of pride about herself and something that you can measure with regard to how is she going to handle her wants and needs.
But remember, in the Dominican Republic, culture is very different from where in the States. So there are gender norms where the man is a provider, a woman caretaker. So
that's facts.
Her family, because when I visited my girls and I met her family, I saw that the brother, he was like the man. He made sure the women were taken care of. He took care of some medical bills for the mom and all that, but they took care of him. And one of the things I remember, the norm is like when I was going there, they didn't eat until I came.
Exactly.
Hour and a half. They have these cultural norms that, men do certain things, women do certain things. And as long as you're doing what you're supposed to, I'm going to do right by you. I think in America, our norms is all fucked up. But in Dominican Republic, they have those norms and they follow those.
I disagree. Y'all want
to welcome B.O.B.
I've never heard of that.
Yo, B.O.B., you got some background noise. I don't know you got the laptop guy.
All right, my bad. Let me move to the other side, man.
Yeah.
Hold up. Let me take up.
You got some sports guy in the background, bro. Yo, I want to welcome B.O.B. to the show. So if you don't know who he is, get to know, go to his channel, Brown Liquor Baron. He's in Colombia, he's in Dominican Republic. Definitely go and check out his channel, Brown Liquor Baron. Go check out his channel. So Brown Liquor, the topic of the conversation is, where is your money going? You got a lot of brothers that come to DR. Some that are intermingled. Some are just trying to look for their queen. They're trying to look for a ratio, but they're always turning into the wrong alleyway. Everywhere they turn, it's the wrong alleyway. What things can they look out for? What things can they do so they can find a good Dominican woman?
Okay, let's play math. Okay, let's play math, guys. I'm sorry, it's my mom I'm visiting my mom. She got the heat on Lucifer over here.
Yo, shout out to mums.
Flashes.
I want you guys to play a little math though. Just think about all the stories that come out of that particular place and all the success stories versus the negative. So then you have to then think, and I have to be honest, man, and I have to be honest. I had this conversation. I was just there. I just left today, had a conversation with a shorty, and she said to me this, and multiple women have said to me, why are you always bashing and saying this? I go, you can say that I'm bashing, but neither one of you told me that I was lying. Here's the problem. When the bad starts to outweigh the good, then you need to reconsider and say, well, is it more bad? I'll go out on a limb and tell you guys this. There's majority of the women in that country are terrible. It's terrible. I'm gonna keep it 100. They can be mad at me all day. They're terrible.
No, it's your opinion, bro.
It's my opinion only. They're terrible in the sense of relationships, right? Not terrible people in the sense of a relationship, right? So take into account, you got guys that travel there. All of these guys on this panel right now can meet a Dominican woman and change her life forever, right? Just by moving her up out of where she lives and putting a couple dollars in her pocket, her life's changed forever. The typical Dominican man can't do that over there, right? So then you got these guys that are looking for serious relationships like I did, and these women play with us, then go back to the Dominican guy.
They are patriots.
Here is what I'm telling you about. Now I was listening to you guys comment. If I'm dating a woman, don't ask me for money. If I'm in a relationship with you, you have that right. Don't ask me for a dime. I'm dating you. I'm getting to know you. I don't want to know your problems. I want to know you as the person. So my brother said the norms. He said the norms. The norms in the United States is this. Pay attention, fellas, because I'm going to church right now.
Well, forward.
You take a woman out to eat. You take.
Oh, no.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm going to church.
No, it's a culture.
And I'm not trying to bash these women. There's some beautiful, good women over there. But the majority have a different mindset that's not aligned to the world. And they don't, when they say this, well, there's bad women all around the world. Excuse me, miss, you don't got one stamp on your passport to even know that. So here it is, the norms. In the United States, if I take a woman out to eat, right? Let's go on a date. She arrives at the location, we sit, we chop it up, and that's it. But in the Dominican Republic, to get her out of the house, I got to pay her babysitter. That's not normal. If I'm dating this woman, right? If I'm dating this woman and getting to know this woman, I am obligated to spend my money on her to show her that I love her. That's not the norm here in the States. Now, you do got these, typical relationships in the States. That's not the norm. If I'm spending money on you, does she like me more? Some women like, I just don't want no tired ass Ray Ray. Okay, I'm showing her a good time. We having a good time. We vibing. We could sit by a river and just talk. It's hard pressed for you to do that in countries like the Dominican Republic. And it's not their fault because remember, guys, it's a third world country and they're poor. Now, the abusers, unfortunately, now in that country, there are more abusers than not. Tune in on Thursday. I'm going to give you another preaching sermon on habitual liars.
What's an abuser?
An abuser per se. If I go to your house and I can't flush the toilet, I have to use a bucket, but you're asking me for an iPhone 12, that's abuse.
Oh, she's the abuser.
Right. Or if I'm sending you money because your mom is sick, but you're in the salon and in the clubs turning up, and you didn't know that I had your Instagram and see those pictures, or you didn't know I was friends with your friends and see her status with you sitting there, that's abuse. They take advantage. The word in Spanish is aprovechar. They take advantage of us a lot. And this what becomes those Western Union poppies, guys. So let me this is a problem. You guys, it's difficult to find love in that country. I'm gonna tell you how difficult.
Hold on, but before I'm gonna let you drop your wisdom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you drop your wisdom. Are you talking from experience of what you've gone through, and hold on, and what other brothers you know that has gone through?
Both.
Because this is what I say. This is what I say to this. Before my relationship I got now, I was in a relationship. When I started seeing that bullshit going on, I got the F out of there. I was gone. I was like, that's me done. Did I then take that same paintbrush and start painting all Dominican women? No. I put that out into the universe. Say, you know what? I'm going to find me a unicorn. And you best believe I'm going to find me a unicorn. I'm going to find me a unicorn's unicorn. I had to put that out in the universe. Now, I could have gone with that mentality as, you know what? Because of my experience, all Dominican women are bad. But I knew in the back of my head, not all Dominican women were bad.
No.
You know, I just learned from the signs, learned from the behavior patterns, using my own mind, watching out for certain things that I said I'm not willing to put up with or I'm not willing to tolerate.
But the big thing is, Big J, you kept the mindset. Even though you made mistakes, we all make mistakes. You change you. You like learn from it. I know what to avoid. And look where you're at right now. You're happy. You got what you wanted.
Any of you guys on this panel speak fluent Spanish?
No, a little bit of Spanish.
So I do. So I'm in the hoods. Y'all know me. I don't go to resorts. I don't go to cities like that. I'm in the hood. We sitting sharing a beer at a family party and they talk to me. Their uncles, fathers, brothers talk to me. What's up with old girl? Now she's no good. She's about that bread. She's about that bread. Has anybody in this panel been there over 90 times? I have. Does anybody on this panel have Dominican kids? I do. Does anybody on my brother's right here? He was married to a Dominican woman. He'll tell you this. This is from experience. No, not all of them are bad. But unfortunately, as America changes and you start to swipe on Tinder and see a girl's Cash App, it gets worse in these third world countries. They about bread, bro. It's very difficult.
These are the bad uppers. I agree. These are the bad. That's why we're here. I'm so glad he's saying this. This is why we're here, so we can help the brothers to avoid all that bullshit.
Right.
Go to another country. That's how I'm gonna help. Go to another country.
1 minute. Unks and Cook. Go on, Unks.
That's what I was saying earlier, Jay. Along with Cook, that's the problem. The internet thing, like he's telling you right now, if they on the internet, if they're on that social media, any of that stuff, it's a dead issue. I'm telling you right now.
But you'd have to find you a real barrio, no internet chick for that.
That's impossible. That's impossible.
One thing that you said is common.
I heard the chicks in the barrios are the worst.
One thing is common is when you start dealing with these chicks, all of a sudden you are taking care of their family as well.
Now that's cool because it's still low money to you.
Sorry, let me pause you guys there. Sorry, manners. I'm gonna let you go. Sorry. Just gonna give a shout out to My IQ is Barbecue. I met that brother. That's a good brother. Go to his channel. He does all good things barbecue. My IQ Barbecue. Please post your YouTube channel up so people can go there, subscribe. He's really into his food. Go ahead, B.O.B. and Cook.
It's look. Yes. I'm going to say yes. The definitive answer is yes, you can find love there. It's possible to find a good girl there.
But
the percentage is stacked against you. You got like a 0.1111119% to find that unicorn. There was a saying. 10
million is one good woman in there.
Damn, B.O.B., man. Damn, B.O.B.
We're talking about millions of women over there. There's millions of women over there, but the percentage is so small. Majority of those good women are stuck in terrible, abusive, cheating relationships, right? So they already got somebody. Those good women that we seek. You guys got to realize something, and I put this math out a long time. For an American to go down in any other country and think that they can find love, right? It's even harder because number one, a lot of these guys don't speak the language. Number two, they don't see you as a person. They see you as a wallet, period. They don't see you as he's a good guy. He comes from a good family. His family's doing good. He treats women good. They see you at first as, look, I know if I'm in a bind, this brother's gonna help me out. And that's just what it is in all these third world countries.
So the question is, because I don't want to,
bashing.
I don't want to bash and I don't want to go left.
That's my opinion.
BLB. No, and your opinion's valid 100%. That's why you're on here, my good brother. What can a brother do? What can he do to avoid the bullshit? Give some tips on what a brother can do to avoid, so he can find a good Dominican woman. He can find a prostitute. He can find a trapper. That's easy work.
Easy.
What tips can you give to help brothers out there that are looking for a relationship, that are looking for love? What things should they look out for?
All right. Shout out to the Brown Liquor Baron. Yet again, I have to pat myself on the back. I did an episode called Red Flags. If she don't got a job, bye. She's a bill.
Hold on. Pause.
She's a bill.
Pause. Can we touch on that? Pause. Hold on. Brown Liquor. And I say, I'm playing, look, you know me. I play devil's advocate all the time. I like to fling the spanner in the works. Right? Because she doesn't have a job, does it mean that, hold on, does it mean that she's a bad chick? Maybe her circumstances are just bad. Maybe she needs that, that lift up. She doesn't mean no harm.
Then that's not
love.
Doesn't
mean she's bad.
That's not love. If you're looking, if your first motive to meet another person is to gain something from that person monetarily, that's not real.
Okay. So hold on.
Let me say this, BLB. We covered this earlier. It's a lot of dudes that lead with their money. If you're leading,
yes, I agree with that.
If you're leading with your money, then what do you expect her to do?
Right. So let me answer Cook real quick. Hold on, BJ. Let me answer Cook real quick. He said lead with the money. But Cook, here's the thing. These women will quickly tell you this. I've heard it a million times. Not all is the same. In Spanish, they say no todas son iguales, right? They say that. So they say, don't treat me like a hoe. Don't treat me like a chapeadora. I'm not like that, right? Okay. So if all these guys are leading with their money, ladies, don't treat me like him, because I didn't lead with my money. I led to get to know you, and you asked me for my money. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. And
hold on, Cook, before we go any further. Sorry.
The job makes a big difference.
Woo! Do it.
Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Sorry, brothers. Munchie T said, Big J, no need for devil's advocate. You are being told the truth. No, they're not telling me nothing. I'm throwing a spanner in the works so it brings up more conversation. Okay? These brothers are telling the truth. I'm not going against what they're saying. I've just said I've been in a bad relationship in the Dominican Republic. I also said I found a unicorn's unicorn. So, and I haven't told my story. These brothers are not wrong at all. I'm just flinging a spanner in the works so it drums up more conversation into what we're talking about. I'm going to be asking left field questions. That's what I'm here for. Brothers, forward, please.
I agree with you with regard to them having a job more than just the money, because it gives them something to do. It helps you respect her more. Mm-hmm. I'm saying, so if you want to be if you want to be that guy to take her off you don't need to work, I'll pay for you, then that's a tangible thing that you got to look at. So if you're having problems, it's like, well, you're the one who decided to make her quit her job. So if you want some sense of normalcy, let her get up and go to work like she's been doing before she met you.
Right. And you guys also, there's another aspect of it that we're not paying attention to, right? And Daryl said, am I saying that all? No, not all. I met some dope women. I've met some women. Listen, I've met some women that paid for my food, paid for their food.
Exactly.
Right? Now, hold on. And I've met some women that did the same thing, but circle back and be like, yo, I wasted all my money. I need that back. So I've been through it all, bro. So, but I've met some women that had their careers, worked in a hospital, worked in the office, and and did they thing, you know what I'm saying? And they told me straight, don't come at me like that. I'm not that type of woman. I don't need nothing from you. I'm good. And we rocked. The problem with me was she wanted somebody that lived there. This is another thing that we have to face. This woman, they want you there all the time. You hopping in and hopping out does her no good.
Right.
Does her no good.
Bronx, Unks.
Has any brothers had this conversation with the girl they're talking to? Like real conversation?
So yo, let me give you a little idea of something that I went through that goes right off what B was saying and everything.
Unks, before you go, please, people, if you're just walking into the room, please just smash that like button. It don't cost anything, people. Please.
This is free game.
Channel is free game. Just look, smash the like button, pass the channel on, like and subscribe, please, people, and then go to B.O.B's channel, Brown the Cabaron's channel. Just smash the like button. The conversation today is there's always one. But where is your money going? We're helping the brothers that when they get into relationship, what to look out for. Where's your money going? Unks, the floor is yours.
It just goes off what B.O.B. said, right? I'm at a joint, had a job, all that, right? Job out past I think it's Samana, out that way, right? Job and everything. But you know how she led the conversation? This was her words to me when she came to see me. Well, if you want a girl in DR, you have to give me money.
Woo!
Red flag.
No, thank you. No, you can go. Bye-bye.
You know what I'm saying? Red flag. Actually, it was Sabaneta. That's the name of the spot.
You know what they say in Spanish? The term in Spanish, I'm teaching you guys, so when you guys hear this, I'm sorry to cut you off, brother, but I want to get this.
That's great. I want to hear it.
Is un hombre tiene que saber que una mujer necesita.
Yeah.
A man needs to know that a woman needs.
Yeah, you need her. That's what she thought. Yeah. She tried to run that on me. I was like, listen, let me explain something to you, love. I don't have to come here for a woman because I can get that in the U.S. But that's another misinterpretation that they have too. Their thought process is that every man that comes over there is coming over there because he can't get a woman where he's at. You know, and yes, and they all are on the usability thing because they think every American that crosses the seas got money in their pocket, and not just the women, the men too. Everybody there is trying to get in your pocket. Not everybody, because you're gonna find people that's cool and they're good friends, and I got Dominican friends from here that be there, but they're looking at your pocket. Your pocket is what they're looking at. It don't matter how you look,
just pulled up,
or any of those things, because you're not getting them off your looks right now over there. You're getting them off what they think you have in your pocket.
R&BD, can I just put you backstage for a minute because we just got checks pulled up? Is that okay?
I agree with what he's dropping and everything. But the job doesn't. The job is a great thing, and it makes me look at you differently. But it doesn't mean that you're not out there trying to get money out of the pocket.
Right.
You know, guys, that's real. And remember this. There was a saying. There was like a gangster who said, "I'm sitting at this table with people I've known for years, but I feel they're strangers to me because they're sitting at the table and I'm feeding them. If I stop feeding them, they won't be sitting here. Why would you want a woman that comes at you to be fed? I want a woman that comes at me that wants to build, that wants to construct something and not take. Brother Thanos is a well-to-do man.
I know, Brother Thanos, yeah. He's still owes me a ticket to Atlanta.
He's not the first brother. He's not the first brother that I've talked to that said, we're tired of women being bills and wanting and bring nothing to the table. So what? You look good. So what? You can do things in the bedroom. Bring something to me besides that. And this is
my brother. Can I say something? Sir. That's the problem with a lot of guys. They think some pussy is a gift. It's not a gift. You're getting something out. I'm getting something. You're getting something too. It's not a gift.
Sorry, guys, to interrupt you. Sorry to interrupt your wisdom. Brother G, I know you're listening, G. It's saying that your microphone is not hooked up. So there's something with your sound. I'm going to bring you onto the show but I can't. So please sort your sound out, bro. Please. There's something with your sound. It's actually. Hold on a minute. Yeah, sort out your sound, G, and come back in. I want to welcome Big Bro Checks and Effect in the building.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yo, we can hear you clear, brother. So, as you know, the show is self-titled, Where is Your Money Going? Where is your money going? Is it going to the right woman? Should we send money? How does a brother that wants a relationship in the Dominican Republic, what should he look out for so we can find his unicorn? Salute to Roll the Tape.
Can I say one last thing, Jay?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Talk. Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro.
For the brother that wants a relationship in another country, you need to be in that country.
Period.
Because even in the U.S., long distance don't work in the U.S. It's a temporary thing because loneliness is a loneliness. And when it gets cold outside, they want a warm body.
It's cold outside.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. You want a warm body. You know what I'm saying? How Idris said it in Prometheus? Love the one you with. If you can't be with the one you love the one you with. You better believe something. When you ain't there, and it's not every female, but when you ain't there, somebody else is there.
And that's the shit. We talked about that earlier. You got to be a G. Tune that out. Handle your business when you're there, and don't worry about what's going on with you.
You know what my brother taught me? You know what my brother taught me a long time ago? He told me never worry about what you can't control.
Exactly.
So when she's out of sight, she's out of mind.
It'll show. It'll come to light anyway.
Yep.
You don't care.
Like that, it's going to come to light.
But you shouldn't care. Your concentration should be on you.
Exactly.
It should be on you. What she does is what she does.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, bro, she ain't gonna be doing nothing next to me if she's out of pocket. Out of pocket's out of pocket. Bye, Felicia.
No, I'm saying you can't worry about what she's doing.
You have to. If you're putting money in her pocket and taking care of her badass kid, you gotta worry about it.
See, I'm not talking about putting money in her pocket. Putting money in her pocket, that's a different situation.
Oh, my bad.
That's
a different situation. But if you're not there, you shouldn't be funding anybody like that. If you're not there, you shouldn't be funding anybody because your money, you're never going to know what your money's going to. I don't care if you're paying it on your credit card. They're all friends down
there. That should help.
It does, but they're all friends. Yeah. It's nothing for me to go into my friend's store and say, charge this.
A Clado bill is a Clado bill.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying your credit card always give you a money trace.
Yeah.
But
hey, you guys said Quan Tabron said based on this conversation, I guess I got lucky.
He did. Guys, do you know that
before you go, B.O.B., before you go,
Yep. Don't leave, B.O.B. Don't leave, B.O.B.
Don't leave. No. Before we go, checks. How does a guy guess? How does he, weed out the bad ones and find a good one? What has he got to look out for?
Man, dog, that's why I'm glad I got on this show, because this is an interesting topic. And man, y'all know how, I talked about this stuff too also. But like what it is, man, a lot of guys, like the brother said, is true. If you can't come, like, see, for example, you Jay, you come and you're there for like a month. You're there for like
2 months. 2 months.
You know what I mean? But you got some guys that come for like 4 days once a year, or maybe twice a year, and
sending money the rest of the year.
And sending money the rest of the year, bro. You got to think about it like this, man. If you had, let's say there was a woman in another country sending you money, and you only got to see her once a year, your ass might accept it too. You might be like, shit, she's sending me $300 every month. All right, I'm gonna take it. You know what I mean? So Buddy is right, man. It's true, man. If you're not gonna be there with her, then it's like you might as well. And then another thing, the men, like a lot of women, you notice they're quick to get in a relationship. You'll talk to them within a week, and they call you you're her man.
Novio esposo. Mi esposo.
Yeah.
Mi novio.
And then you're like saying, damn, when we became boyfriend and girlfriend, when we became, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why they do that is because
would you say it's part of their culture, though? Because it's a Catholic. Because it's a Catholic. It's a Catholic country. Hold on.
Cultural game. It's cultural.
Nah, it's not.
That's why
Big J. It's not. It has nothing to do with part of the culture. What it is the faster you're in a relationship with them, the faster you got to take care of them. I mean, just think about it. If that's just your friend, then you're like, babe, we just friends. What are you talking about? I ain't gotta send you no money. But if that's your girlfriend, she gonna be like, well, you know that you my man, and then so obviously that's why it's quicker to have it done.
Okay, can I ask you something? Can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Everybody here is gonna have a relationship in their country, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get what you mean. Oh, sorry. I get what you mean. Yeah. In the past.
Right?
Yeah.
This is your girl in another country, right?
Yeah.
Now I don't know about you guys, but when your girl is there with you and you roll over in the middle of the night and you want to get your smash on and everything, how you doing that from another country?
That's true.
That's a cold pillow next to you, dog.
That is true.
That's empty. That's a ghost.
Yeah, that is true.
But on the other hand, if you look at that down there, you think she's rolling over on a cold pillow? How many of us on this panel done had a chick talking to her boyfriend on the phone while you with her?
I just put you backstage for a minute, so I just want to give Byron some take. Oh, Byron gone.
You gotta really think.
Repeat the question.
No,
I feel bad if I say me.
No, I said.
Let me tell you this right now. Here in the States, I've talked to dudes on the phone that I was talked to a dude on the phone that I was smashing his chick, and I talked to a dude on the phone that was smashing my chick. And we both had laughs.
Cook, you nasty. You nasty, Cook.
But what I'm saying is that no person is going to go without for another person.
Into no chicks. It's not going to happen that. I'm a realist. It's just real.
What was the question?
No, I just made a statement, B.O.B. I just made a statement. I just said that, you know what I'm saying? When you're in a relationship, you like to be able to be next to the person that you're with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's comforting. You know what I'm saying? We black men, we go through something every time we walk out the door.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So you looking for that peace, as we said in the other conversation a couple of days ago. You're looking for that peace, right?
Yes.
Now you can get some peace through the phone and all that, but then you're looking for that real peace, that roll over in the bed piece.
Piece of ass.
What you gonna do when that roll over in the bed piece is not there? Do you think that females don't think the way we think?
Of course they do.
They don't look for that warmth in the middle of the night.
Do you guys want to hear a quick story, Big J? Is it okay? A quick story about some real quick.
Hey.
Let's hear it.
So I was in Santiago.
Hold on. Before you go, I want to welcome my big brother from the UK. G, you there?
What's going on?
Yes, G. Listen, before you go,
everybody hear me? What's going on?
Yes, we can all hear you. Before you go, we're gonna let B.O.B. go with his wisdom. Then you're gonna come in, because this is a guy that's been going to the Dominican Republic since the year 2000. Woo! So he's gonna drop some game. I'm talking about listen, people. Real talk. Get your pen and pads out. Get your dictaphone
please,
out.
come
Put this
on.
on record.
Now, listen, let me tell you something. Listen.
But before you go, G, I'm gonna let B.O.B. just drop his wisdom. Then we're gonna let you rock out, bro. B.O.B. forward.
Do you think?
So salute Tailor-Made Dreams. Salute.
I was watching. Salute to the brother. I was watching a live that Check and Effect did. Hold up. What Check and Effect did, and Check knows me because me and Check been spending a lot of time. I'm like very cautious of my surroundings. I watch a lot of stuff that happens because I took L's and I'm not gonna take no more L's, you know. So, anyways, I'm in the house with these two girls, right? And these two girls were girls that worked but didn't really work. Kind of weird. It was a weird thing, right? So the girl's on the phone with her gringo, one of her gringos. I'm listening to these are multiple conversations just happening while I'm sitting on the couch drinking a Presidente. So she says to the dude, she says, my birthday's next week. I want you to come here on Friday, celebrate my birthday Friday and Saturday, and go home.
Thank you very much for the super chat, Taylor Made. Blessings.
Shout out Taylor Made. So she said, I want you to come in and do that. He's like, all right, let me see what I could do. You know, she's like, and she's speaking English to him, her broken ass English. She's like, but Dad, baby, I want you to come just for those 2 days, right? What? If a dude's coming out of the Matrix, we're not coming for 2 days. We're coming for a longer time. So she hangs up the phone and she turns to her girl. She goes, damn, when is my birthday?
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? It's true story. It's true story. She said, so these are the games that they play, right? And these are the games you need to watch out for. It's difficult to watch out for them because this is probably going to get me hated in a lot of countries, but my skin is thick. The Dominican Republic is full of professional liars everywhere. Professional. I got to keep it 100. Hey. They professional liars, bro.
Hey, B.O.B., that's why I got you here, man. That's why I got you here, man.
And they good at it. They good at it. Papi, I love you. I love you. You're the only one. Meanwhile, as soon as you go to the Colmado or go to the grocery store to get groceries, homie comes in, tags it up real quick before you get back with them groceries for her and her kids. This is what happened. Man. How many stories have we heard where the Moto Concho dude was her husband? How many?
Yo, B.O.B., how does a guy avoid that? How can we help others?
I got you. So rule number 1, she has to have a job.
That's
rule number 2. She doesn't. Rule number 1, she has to have a job. Rule number 2, she doesn't. If she doesn't ask, feel good, but don't feel great because she's probably setting you up for something bigger later on. Like my rent, I'm 2 months late. My rent, I need $700. So be careful. Here's the thing. Here's the test. Oh, that happened to me before. I'm 3 months behind. She said they're gonna kick me out tomorrow, and she still live in the same house 3 years later. So I don't know what happened. Here's the thing. The test that I always do, when they call you and give you that whole sob story, talking for a half hour about how they need money, don't send it. And then see if they still talk to you. Because what happened to me is all of a sudden my phone don't work. All of a sudden my the check marks go blue on WhatsApp and no response. Oh, my phone's broken. Oh, this and that. So you see what it is. You put them through the test. But I'm gonna tell you this. The Dominican women are not built to take tests. They get frustrated very easily. And when that happens, you know she's no good. So when you find the one that does the opposite, she's good. That's what you do. Put them through a whole bunch of tests.
Facts. I like what Brown Liquor just said. Facts. So basic, what's going on, everybody? Big up to the group. Big up to everybody listening. Big up Mr. Taylor Made Dreams back in the building. So big up to everybody. Yeah, man. Let me break it down how I see things. Yeah. So I'm coming from a family from Jamaica and Costa Rica. So I see through the local people in this country, right? So I know what's going on because I have people that I have one half of my family speaks Spanish, one half speaks English, right? So I understand everything that's going on, but you got to understand something. And there's a couple of things I want to tell all the brothers. What you do abroad, do you do a yard? Meaning, what you do in another country, do you do that at home? So when you're looking for a woman in the United States, let's say, for example, or Europe, what type of woman are you looking for? How do you want to be treated? How do you want to be respected? You have to look at, sometimes, I'm not blaming the women. A lot of the times, men are coming down here, and they're the ones, they're the ones,
1 minute,
right?
G, before you go, there's some, I don't know, someone's on the street or something. Could they just mute their end, please?
Yeah, I can hear that. I could hear that.
Checking effects out there selling.
That's check. I know that's check. Check.
He's selling dime bags. He's selling dime bags in Miami.
That is not me.
So check's for the hunting.
Yeah, what I'm saying is a lot of the times, when you.
He muted himself.
Go ahead. Is he gone?
Did you mute yourself?
I think he muted himself. He must have. No, he ain't muted himself. G, you there? Must be that Dominican internet. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you clear. We hear you clear.
Oh, G, are you still there?
Well,
Hello?
Right when he got
back.
Right.
We're back.
I think G's
right,
gone.
We're back. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You're back. Yeah. We're going to bring you in shortly, Cortez. I got you, bro. I got you. Forward, G.
All right.
So you were saying that it's not the women's fault.
No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to express something here, right? So my background, I understand what's going on. You have to remember, you're coming to an island, yeah? A lot of the times, you know, you have to ask yourself a question as a big man, because I'm talking to every man who's listening in. How you want somebody to deal with you and respect you is on you. It's not on them, it's on you. Because remember, when you travel to this island, you know, it's a survival thing. This is a survival thing, you know. You're not coming from no welfare state here. It's a survival thing. Let me flip the script on everybody listening today.
1 minute, G. I've just put you back in the background because
I got it. No, I got a gem here. Listen to this. What if you all listening to this show right now was born here? What would you be doing? How would you try to survive without welfare, without anybody around?
I can answer that. I can answer that.
Hang on. Let me finish though. Right? If you were born into a situation and a circumstances, like remember, my family's from Jamaica, one part's from Costa Rica. It's a struggle. And don't get me wrong, not everybody does what certain people that you know, girls that you mentioned on here does, because remember, not everybody's doing that here. I've met decent people, nice people, people that are humilde, doesn't have much money, but they're respectful, they have good values and principles. But a lot of the time, you have to blame the man that are putting up all this money and giving certain people things without no warranty and no assurances and no sincerity. They're just buying something that they can't get in their own country. So you're spoiling the people here, because the local men, they don't have that money, but they're still breeding. Yeah? So you got to understand something, you know. A lot of the times, you have to look at how you're dealing with certain people. Now, you can come down here, you can meet people that are not looking for all that. They're all here. Don't think everybody's running you down for your money. There's some people you'll meet, they don't care. They're happy to live their little simple way of living in the Caribbean, and they're all right. Yeah?
What happens to the women that never met an American guy in their life? What about those women from the barrio, from the campos, that never ran into an American guy that spent money on them? And as soon as they open their mouth to you, it's bring something, give me something.
I hope he does it just so I can see.
With your money, you're gonna get those results.
Right, but I'm talking about, what about the women that's never met a man that does that? What about the women that you never meet, that never met an American man, but you look on the back of their phone, they got $1 bill? You understand what I'm saying? So, listen. They could be humilde, they could be sweet, cool, and all that stuff. But what it boils down to is this: it's morals and respect. I live in the richest country in the world, right? The richest country in the world, welfare system, there's a net and everything. What happens when that net's not there and you starve? Here's the difference between the United States and the Dominican Republic. When the government does not help you, you on your own. We've been in houses with no food. We've been in houses with like 1 scoop of sugar. We didn't make Kool-Aid, we made sugar water. Syrup sandwiches. That we had bread that was molded. We've been living like that. Here's the difference between the United States and Dominican Republic. On every goddamn tree in that country grows fruit. All of y'all brothers that have traveled to the Dominican Republic, when you asleep at 7 in the morning, you hear this: mangoes, papaya, yuca, manzana. So why is it good? Why is it good? Why is it good for those people to get out on the streets and hustle? But them girls with the fat asses and good bodies that think they too good to hustle. Why? Because guess what? Those
bros. We're digressing greatly from the conversation. Hold on. We're digressing. Hold on. Time. Let me say something.
He got a point though.
BLB Mayweather.
He's got a point. Hold on. Let me just say something. We're digressing. Hold on. We're digressing from the conversation. We're here to brothers that want to fall in love, that want to find their queen. The question is where their money is going and what they should look out for. What should they look out for? What's the signs? Are they with a good woman? Are they with a bullshit woman? What is the sign to look out for?
When she shows you what she spends her money on.
Okay.
When she shows you what she spends her money on and she doesn't ask for the extra, right? She doesn't ask for that. Oh, the woman that I need my hair and nails done.
I think Brown Liquor
that woman is bad right off the rip.
Hold on, let him rock out. Let me chime in.
Hold
on. Everybody's got to get a chance to talk because I haven't talked, I haven't spoken, I've kept it. I just got to keep it balanced here. So I have to let 1 minute, Cook. I'm gonna let you rock out, but I have to go. We got another brother in the room, Cortez. He also lives in Dominican Republic. So I have to get
Cortez.
Yes.
Wagwan Raja.
So Cortez, the theme of the whole thing is where's your money going? Brothers that want to get into relationships, how can we help them? What things can we tell them what to look out for so they can avoid the bullshit and find the gem?
I'm ready for you. I'm ready for that question. So here's the thing. Stay the fuck out of Sosua looking for love. That's number one.
Facts.
Number two, learn the culture and the language.
Talk up, no man. Talk up, no man.
Learn the culture and the language. You got to learn both the culture and the language. Because if you think that you're not gonna speak Spanish and you're gonna fit in seamlessly, and it's gonna be all good, it's not gonna be all good. It's not gonna be all good. Learn the culture, learn the language, stay out of Sosua, and find somebody that's educated. Stop messing with these poor ass women, and trying to use your money to get them. Because if you use your money to get them, that's what they want. If the money is the trap,
you leave
and they take the bait.
No.
That's what you're gonna get.
Hold on, Bio. Let him rock. Let him rock. Well, you're gonna have your say. Let him rock.
So even in America, you do things for your girl, but you don't do as much as you do for women in DR because the money goes a lot further. But if you use your money to get them, if the money's the bait,
then
in the end, you're gonna be the one that suffer in the end.
Yep.
Money, you're gonna get your listen. And after you learn the language, after you learn the culture, after you find love out of Sosua, ignore your conscience. Don't ignore that burning stomach sensation. I've dated a teacher that made me feel like something wasn't right because my stomach would act up a little bit. I dated a stripper that I didn't have that feeling with. I don't know if it's because of however mindset, but whoever, your body will tell you. Your body will physically tell you something ain't right. Don't ignore it.
Well, let's try to keep Sosua out of this.
Wait a minute. Let's not talk about Sosua.
I don't think Sosua should be in the subject.
One at a time.
Even when you learn the culture, even when you get to a place.
But let me just say something, fellas. Let me just keep, because we have. Let me answer that question, Chicks. We have to talk about Sosua because the conversation is where are these brothers' money going? How can we help them? Because at the end of the day, these brothers are going to Sosua. They are.
But Big J, they're going there for a reason. Big J, they're going to Sosua.
Some of them are going there to find love. Some of them are going there to find love.
If you're going to Sosua to find love, don't do it. Don't do it.
Big J, why would anyone go to Sosua to find love?
Exactly.
God knows. But they're doing it.
Exactly.
They're doing it.
But don't talk about Sosua. But guys, hold on. Don't talk about Sosua. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because guys, like my brother right there said, don't go to Sosua. Guess what? None of them girls are from Sosua. None of them girls are from Sosua. They're from all the other places you're gonna travel to.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So you can say don't go to Sosua.
No, B.O.B. Listen,
but hold on, I guarantee you they don't act like that where they from.
I'm gonna tell you they do. I'm gonna tell you they do. I'm gonna tell you they do.
On the low, though. Go to Sosua, so that they don't. So nobody.
We got a video clip. We got a voice clip of a police officer selling ass in Santo Domingo. A police officer selling ass.
I know. Yeah.
There are chicks that never been to Sosua. Say it like that. Find you a chick that never been to Sosua.
They're even worse.
That'll work.
The good ones. Let me tell you about the good ones. The good ones don't want to step one foot into sewer, let alone step one foot into.
No, they don't. And if they know that you go there, they blacklist you right there. As soon as they know you're going there, you're off the list. You're off their list. Right. No, they can't. The minute you say that,
in there and won't step.
That's why I don't go there.
With a gringo, much less, because if their uncle sees them, and it could be innocent, but
break out on me. I'm trying to
think is out
on me because she saw a chick that knew her family and just broke. She was like, and was looking and looking. I was like, wow, that was crazy. I never saw that happen. I thought that was some bullshit, but they really do that. That's why a lot of these chicks have a whole alter ego. They'll be wearing makeup. You're like, why are you wearing makeup? Because they be in a whole new
what happens?
Split.
See? What happens when you deal with
island mentality?
Bro, we can't. Hey, bro, we can't hear you, bro. I can't hear him. You guys can hear him?
Yeah, a little bit, but it's
cutting
in and out.
I can't hear him.
Who's that? Cook, we can't hear you.
No,
come again.
I wasn't talking.
Oh.
Who was the brother talking? Whoever was the brother that was talking, I couldn't hear him.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now we can.
Yes.
Run that back. Run it back.
No, I was saying that you go out there and I'm like, I don't know if they, there's a reason why a lot of them wear a bunch of makeup and give you different names because they have that island mentality. Everybody knows them. You know what I'm saying? I was with a chick one day and I saw this other chick looking at her. And then when she noticed her looking, she recognized the chick and she's like, oh, I gotta go, whatever. She knows her family back in the home and she just broke out. We had made a deal. We was about to go bounce and everything. She was like, pew. I was like, wow, that's crazy. So, I mean, you go to Sosua looking for love. You might run into some problems.
Who does that though? What brothers?
There is.
And that's the question I wanted to ask. B.O.B. That's the question I wanted to ask.
You don't see all the guys taking girls to Bailey's to eat and all that stuff. You don't see them guys holding hands.
That's what I'm saying.
You talking about them? You talking about them
see the wedding pictures?
You talking about them old ass German dudes?
No, I'm talking about brothers. I'm talking
about brothers. No. But hang on.
Brothers.
Yeah, but hang on, bro. Hang on. Everybody's seen the wedding pictures. We've all seen the wedding pictures circulating around. All the brothers in the wedding pictures. Come on now. We all know this is true.
When I see
exactly.
When I see dudes holding hands in Sosua, I thought they was trying to get girlfriend experience. I didn't know they was actually looking for love. That's what I thought.
That's what they do. And this is what I wanted to say.
Girlfriend experience from one.
Like you trying to get her for the whole day and to get that whole complete girlfriend experience. But when you go back to the States, that's it. That's what I thought they were doing. I didn't really know guys was actually going to Sosua looking for love, bro. Because if that's
doing. Look, a girlfriend experience is a cop out for really trying to look for some love. I don't care with nobody. You out there?
I gotta disagree. I gotta disagree on that.
Cook, run that back.
Yeah, run that back, Cook. You bugging.
If you have I
gotta disagree with that one.
Hugging hands, holding hands, kissing with a chick, you're trying to make something happen.
Well, first of all, you shouldn't be kissing girls from Sosua anyway because they got a whole daycare in their mouth.
Facts.
Cook. I mean, not Cook. Sorry, B.O.B.
My point.
B.O.B.
Yes, sir.
There are guys, I'm telling you, there's a bunch of guys that go down there and do the pay for play. That's cool. We ain't talking about them. Yo, enjoy yourself, your holiday. If you want to pay $200 for a lady, that is your... Hold on. That's your problem. That's your pocket. I ain't going to watch what a next man pays. However, there are guys that do... Remember, there are guys watching right now. They've not been to Sosua, right? They've not been to Dominican Republic. Guys think, oh, when I go to the Dominican Republic, it's Sosua. That's the first point of call they go to.
Right. You got to get out of your mind. You got to get that place out of your mind. It's a beautiful country.
Now, hold on. Now, when they go to Sosua, not everybody that goes to Sosua wants to get their leg over with a prostitute. There might be some that is looking for a lady because they know it's easy access. So they take that wrong turn. And then what happens? they end up falling for a prostitute, thinking they're gonna change their life.
Being lazy. If you're gonna be lazy, it takes to have a real relationship. If you're trying to take the easy route, trying to buy your way into love, if you're trying to motherfucking get you think some sex is gonna be love or whatever, you think you king dingaling or some shit over in the States, and you're gonna go out there and try to bang a bitch out there like she don't have enough poppy chulos chasing her around, and you some super
facts
Ron O'Neal motherfucker in the States. You're thinking you can just buy love. You deserve whatever happens to you.
Yeah, man. I hear you.
G, what can a brother do to avoid? Hold on. I gotta let everybody rock out.
I've never been.
Let me put it to you like this. I've been down here since the year 2000. Okay. Everything you see going on today was going on when I first got here. Nothing's changed. The only difference, I'm gonna tell you what the only difference is, and I will say Sosua because I don't go there, but I'll say I did go there back in the earlies when I first came here. The only difference is the brothers are in Sosua and all the white Europeans have gone. The majority have gone. When I first came here in 2000 to come down here, I didn't see no American brothers. There were very few. It was Canadians and white Americans. That's what it was.
They're
that
not
was
going
the deal.
in Cabarete.
Okay, so they moved on somewhere else then. All right. So the thing is, I'll say to all the brothers listening, whoever's out there checking out the program, you got to look at yourself. What do you want in a woman? There are good women here. Let's not get it twisted. All the stuff we're talking about here, that's only one side of the community. There are fine women here that want to be with a man, want to hold it down.
That's why we're here. We're here to help those that are looking for relationship and love.
But hang on. The brothers have got to look at themselves. How do you want to be treated? What type of woman are you looking for? Job, a woman with a job, as Brown Liquor said, come on, man, why do you want a woman without a job? Then you know you're going to have to support her kid, her family, her uncle, her aunt, her abuela, the tia, everything. So you've got to understand what is it you're looking for. So they're going to play you. You know, you're playing yourself, in fact. You're playing yourself. So look at yourself as a man.
Right.
Can I tell you why?
Let me run
it. We can't have everybody talk. Yo, we can't have let G rock out and then we go to Cortez and then we go back to BOB.
Every brother on this call, every brother listening in, look at yourself when you had your first love. Look at the girl you met. What was she doing for a living? Doesn't have to be the same job in Dominican Republic, but I'm sure she was working. I'm sure she was a decent girl from a decent background when you fell in love with your first love. Try to image yourself as to what you're looking for. Yes, the women are fine, but at the end of the day, they're human beings. You've got to decide what's good for you, and don't get caught up with all the plastic shit that's running, all this popping out shit and all the booty shaking and all the other stuff and all the crap that goes on over here and everywhere else around the world. You've got to look at yourself as a man. Don't let anybody play you on your instincts. You are the provider. This is a country where men rule. Don't forget that. This is not no woman's country. It's a man's country. That's why if you spend enough time in this country, learn the language, learn the culture, watch how the men treat the women here. I've seen some guys here give some women some cuff and elbow and backhand like you've never known. And they won't even say anything out of place. Because you know why? Men come first. Remember that, guys, when you come down here. Men come first. They're playing you by the way they're treating you. And anytime a woman tells you, te aviso, that means you ain't getting nothing. When they say, no, sir, no, sir, you're not getting shit. Just keep it moving. She says, te aviso, no sé.
Baby, are we going out? We going out on Saturday? Te aviso. You're not gonna see him.
You're getting smacked. You're getting diddly. So always remember one thing, gentlemen. Everybody on this call, men come first. This is a man's country. That's why they call men machismo, because man run this country. Don't let no pussy run you. You've got the dick. You've got the money. You got the education. You the head nigger in charge. Don't forget that when you come down here.
Hold on, before we go. Hold on. Before we go, yo, Cook. We need the Chandala. We need the Chandala. Go ahead, Cortez.
No, I'm agreeing with Roger. I mean, like I tell y'all, we run things to run we.
Yeah.
I see Roger every morning bagging something on the Malecon walking early in the morning and bagging something decent, you know,
decent. I know. He's terrible.
Not out at Envy holding hands and all that crazy shit.
Man.
Nah. You set yourself up, and I don't blame the women. I blame dumbass dudes that's thinking
facts
that
this is what I want. This is
because you're not gonna change it. I mean, she belong to the streets and let her stay where she belongs. She's not yours. She belongs to the streets. There are plenty of decent women that just want a decent guy to take care of us. There are plenty of decent women that are tired of machista and just want a guy that ain't gonna go upside her head,
right?
And treat her right. But
which is what they do. A decent.
She's not gonna be 25 years old either. Right. So that's another thing. A lot of brothers come down and we want the young nice thing. Go get them over 30 because the Dominican men don't even want them.
Right.
They don't want them, and they have life experience to understand certain things. And man, get one that's working. But you gotta know the language, Joe. Get one that's working. You go to Santiago, man. You find Santiago has the baddest women.
I just came from there last week. Man, don't even get me started on Santiago.
Man,
guys, you guys really
you liable to buck up on a politician, a lawyer, a doctor. You liable to buck up on anything.
Facts.
In Santiago.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna tell y'all that's not true. Santiago's full of hoes.
Well, you going to the whole spots then?
No. I be in the hood, bro. Checking the hood. I be in the hood. They hoes.
No.
Yes.
Listen, majority of the girls that come from that go to Sosua are from Santiago, Santo Domingo. Yeah. Remember the story I just told about the girl who was talking to a gringo for a birthday? That was in Santiago. There's a lot.
That's what I'm saying. You're in the barrio. You're in the hood. That's what I'm saying. We want the upper echelon of women.
They all hoes.
They all no. Brown liquor. I hear you, but guess what? Brown liquor. Santiago.
Non-hoes. BLB, you're trying to say there's more hoes in DR than non-hoes.
I'm gonna say it's a third world country. Just do the math.
It's millions of hoes in DR.
Well, let's clarify hoes because some Negroes got the whole game messed up. If I transfer money for a sexual act, that's hoe activity. You understand what I'm saying? If I transfer money for a sexual from my hand to a female's hand for a sexual act, she's a hoe.
See,
now, but there's different levels to this though.
It's no different levels, and that's the reason. That's the problem.
There's different levels.
That's the problem.
Hold on, let me explain it. Let me explain where I'm coming from though. There's different levels. So you have the ones that will rock out. She'll rock out with a dude that she wants to rock out with anyway, and she'll take the help. But then you got the ones in Sosua that don't even matter. You could be 600 pounds and bedridden. If you got that 6,000 pesos, then it's all good.
Big ass.
So there's different levels to this. There's ones that will rock out with you. They like you and they'll take the help.
Exactly.
But then there's ones that don't even matter. As long as you got that cheddar, you getting what you want.
And walking the street looking for that, or on Facebook looking.
So that's what I mean by
brothers. What about the women that work? Guys? Again, I'm gonna ask these set of questions. Has any of you on this panel been to DR over 90 times?
Okay.
I live in DR.
Okay, but no. Okay, so over 90 times. Have you been over there over 90 times?
G lives there. G's been going there since 2000.
No. That's not what I'm asking.
I probably have. I gotta check. I'm there like 6-7 times a year.
How many years have you lived there?
Now I live here.
How many times have you? How long have you lived there?
I lived there for 1 year, but I've been coming for 12.
How was your Spanish? How was your Spanish?
Yo hablo español perfecto, manito. Yo no hablo español, yo hablo dominicano.
How is it though? Because those are just phrases.
Talk to him. Spanish, talk.
I got him. Okay, si tú quieres tener una conversación, vamos a hablar ahora mismo. Yo quiero saber cómo tú hablas español, porque es sabiendo un poco y sabiendo mucho. Yo sé mucho, yo hablo mucho. Estoy en la calle hablando con la gente todo el tiempo. Y cuando la gente habla conmigo, la gente decirme la verdad. Dime, tell me if you got that.
Claro que sí, pero mira, yo no aprendo español en un clase, en una escuela y nada. Yo aprendí en la calle con la gente. Solo escucho y pregunto. Y ya, eso es como yo aprendiste.
Exacto. And I learned it from selling drugs. I learned it from selling drugs with the Dominicans. So that's why I did it. Because I didn't want to get taken advantage of. So let's talk. When you were in these streets and you are talking to the real people, not the people you see in the tourist area, they will tell you, I got people that will love me. I got people that will shoot for me. Big J, we've already had these conversations offline. I got people that'll do shit for me in that country. And they say, bro, listen, don't come down here looking for no love. These girls are all on the same time. This is what the Dominicans are telling you. Now, when you're in New York, when you're in Florida, when you're in Boston, New Jersey, Philly, and you talk to the Dominicans about the Dominicans in Dominican Republic, they'd be like, yo, bruh, you ain't gonna find what you're looking for. Some dude pulled me to the side. Is like, yo, I know you really digging that girl, but sincerely, yo, she's never gonna be real with you. And I said, why? She said, she's not looking at you like that. I said, how do you know? He said, I can tell. I was born here, bruh. So now you got to start paying attention. I listen. These are not my opinions. These are not only my experiences. These are the people that I love, that I would die for, that are telling me this. And I'm spreading it on my channel and your channel to y'all. Now, Santiago, let's talk about Santiago, because most of my time is in Santiago. Most of the trips I flew to was Santiago. And I'm in them streets. I'm dealing with beautiful women. There are good women in Santiago. But remember, a large part of the women that go to the sosua are from Santiago, bro. And a large part are waiting to be able to go. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you this. I'm like, yo, boo, what's up? She was like, yo, I'm going to Puerto Plata. I work on a resort. What's the name of the resort? You don't need to know that. All right. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. What you're saying is 100% true. 100% true. And because I can tell you that from family, yeah, being in Costa Rica, it's very true what you're saying. 100%. What Brown Liquor just told you is very true. And when a native tells you that, you need to pay attention to what's going on. But there's always an exception to the rule in life. Everybody is not going to be clustered into one bucket. There are going to be
Big J got the exception. Big J got the exception.
They do exist. You just got to get lucky. That's all. Because remember, guys, another thing you need to remember, the Dominican dudes got to pay too. They got to pay some bills as well. These girls are not cheap. They need to get taken care of. They still got to rock out and pay some paper, get the salon in and get the unions done. They got to do all that stuff. So it's not just you and I and all the other dudes that are coming down here. They pay out, but you just have to pay a little more. That's all. But it's still in price comparison to where you're from, it ain't nothing. You all know that. It ain't nothing. But it all depends on what you're looking for. It depends as a man what you're looking for and what are you willing to accept as a man. And I always say this, just go back to where you're from and look at the type of women you want to date. And when you come down here, you can find a girl with a job. Of course you can. Just go to the big cities and you'll find one. You'll find a girl that can speak English. They're here. You don't have to, you can learn the language as you go along, right? You can learn it as you go along step by step.
But then again, I want to know where they learn English from too. That's another thing.
They learn it from dudes that are coming down here. They learn it from TV channels. They learn it from dudes coming over here. They learn it from a Tia. Look, at the end of the day,
if they've been around too many Americans, that's already one thing right there. Like, that's already a sign for me.
Who's the guy that speaks Spanish? Who's the guy that speaks Spanish with me? That was speaking Spanish with me.
Cortez. They both speak Spanish. They both. Oh no, the B&B. B&B. They both speak Spanish.
Okay. And what I found out, and I want to ask them this because this is a real question. What I found is that when they know brothers speak Spanish, they deal with us a little bit less. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Well, I don't get no play. Bad ones. The bad ones.
I don't get no play. I don't get no play.
What you're talking about, B.O.B. I was out at a spot one time, and I asked the girl for a number. Her friend was like, no. And I was like, what you mean, no? Oh, él sabe mucho. Like, I know too much.
Yeah.
I get that she was trying to get over anyway. So that was...
That's one of the reasons... That's one of the reasons why I stopped speaking Spanish when I meet girls, because what has happened, it goes against me. I said, mi amor, tráeme tu número, por favor. Dime. Ah, pero tú hablas español para un dominicano. ¿Tú dominicano? No, yo no dominicano. Ah, pero tú hablas muy dominicano. No, yo no quiero dar mi número. Ya. That's what I get. So now I say, hey, can I have your number, please? And she'd be like, "Oh, where you from? How long you here? Oh, I just came down here for a week." And I get the number.
Well,
so I had to change. I changed my game.
I don't even do it. I don't like. I talk to them straight Spanish, like, and I talk like a Dominican, and I talk to them straight Spanish, and I want to cut through the red tape.
Well,
I definitely lost more coming in. Sorry. People, if you're coming in the room, please smash the like button. Please, I don't ask for no donations. I don't ask for super chats. If you are walking into room, have some manners, have some etiquette, and smash the like button.
But guys, even though we're having this conversation around Jace's, where is the money going? Because I wanted to touch on that. It's going to help their. Oh shit!
You lost your train of thought.
It's going to help the Motorcone show. That's what it's going to help. It's going to help him get tires. It's going to help him get a new orange vest. That's where the money's going to.
Right.
Now, brother, just gotta be smart. You gotta use your head. Like,
where's the money going, Big J?
You gotta
where's
use
the
your
money
head.
going?
Did we get off track?
To use your head.
Track.
I've just let everybody rock out for 2.5 hours. So I haven't even spoke because, you know, like I said, I like to throw a spanner in the works to, you know,
and
get
Jay,
the conversation.
we would say in Jamaica, yo, don't take no check from no gal, no man. Like, don't take no check.
Yeah.
Like, there's no take no check. Like,
I say this, and B.O.B. says, "Where's the money going?" The point of this conversation is this: there are guys that are gonna send money. It's not going to stop guys looking for relationship. We could, and I feel that all the horror stories that I've been told, there's more horror stories than there is good stories. This is just my belief.
You know what a girl told me today? Sorry to
go
cut
ahead.
off. A girl told me today.
No, go ahead.
She
please.
said, "Yo, Cortez, I like your vibe, man. I wanna be with you." I was like, "Yo, you got a man?" She said, "Yeah, I'm gonna leave him though." I said, "For what?" She said, "I'm gonna leave him, but then I need you to take care of me." I said, "Do what?" I said, do he pay your bills right now? She said, "Yeah." Then you need to stay with that motherfucker then. What you want to leave him for? Nah, you need to stay with him. He's Dominican and he pays your bills. You need to stay with him. She said, "No, he cheated on me." I said, "They all cheat. You know that. That ain't nothing new."
She cheating.
Fuck out of here. She cheating.
Cortez, when I say that, people try to castrate me. They try to castrate me. I'm with my guy for over 12 years. This is my guy. We land in Santiago. He goes, kisses his wife, and we dip off to a cabana with his other shorty. The cab driver that picked me up, like, "Yo, I got a chick over there. Where you going? You got a chick over there?" And I say, "Yo, them niggas is unfaithful." And they be like, "No, there's people unfaithful on every." Nah, not at the rates. If you do the math at the ratio of the people, that's a whole country. And if you compare everybody in that country, the ratio of the people in that country, right? The niggas that just be cheating like a motherfucker. Sorry, Big J. First
No, please go ahead.
The ratio that be cheating to what happens in other countries, the ratio is like this. Why do you remember the Sankey Panky?
Women walking around half naked.
It's hard. It's hard.
It's hard.
But remember the Sankey Panky thing that was going on? Those guys that was grabbing those chicks.
Right.
Those white chicks that used to go there, they're like, "Yo, we can have a good time here, but that's about it." There's so many white chicks and other chicks that got burned, and Dominican chicks that brought a dude over here and got burned. As soon as he get here, he linking up with his shorty in New York. And then we come, right, giving money to these girls, trying to find out where the money goes. It's going everywhere else, trying to help them out and better their situation to show our love, baby, I got you. And they just fuck us over. They fuck us over. And we're supposed to be okay with that? And we're supposed to not say nothing about that.
Well, you gotta know what the game is before you play it.
Some guys don't know. Some guys going green. Some guys going green. I went in green.
Life will be your best teacher. I went in green, didn't know, but life will be your best teacher.
Free.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not free.
There's no teacher like experience.
Yeah, but you also know, Cortez, that somebody mentioned this. Sorry for talking so much, guys. Somebody mentioned this.
No, talk your shit, bro. Talk your shit. This is what you're here for.
Somebody mentioned this. They say, "Oh, why did these guys go over here?" I hear a lot of guys talking to me, and they BLB. Everything I tell you is 100%. I'm not lying. I'm me. and ain't nobody gonna take my truth away me. I sleep good at night with my truth. I don't bag the quality of the beautifulness of girls in the States like that. I've dealt with, change that word, some dimes in DR. Dimes. They ain't walking around everywhere like they walking in DR. You can every 3 seconds you're gonna see a dime walking by. You ain't getting that in the States. So when them dudes be like, yo, I got mine in the States. Nah, stop lying, bro. Stop lying, bro. Because you ain't bagging them. Because if you bagging them, there's dudes that are athletes with tons of money that have relations with the baddest chicks. They have no reason to go to DR, and they don't go.
Yeah. Oh, they also drive Lambos.
Exactly.
What you would have to have. You have to have for the same like chicks that like the bad ones, the dimes that are in DR.
So they lying. They lying when they say they don't. They lying when they say they don't. I had girls like that in the States. No, you go over there and you see some of the most beautiful women that your eyes have ever seen in person or in a picture, and they're right there in front of you. Attention.
Sorry to cut you, brothers. People, them. If you look at the link that I've just posted, if you want to learn some basic Spanish, you're going to Dominican Republic, you want to learn how to chat up women, or you want to learn just basic Spanish, how the money works and the names for the money and, and so forth, and ask for food, please, please, please. There's a link there. Hit up teacher Randall. He charges $12 an hour. He can do it over the WhatsApp, FaceTime. I'm learning my Spanish through him. Alternatively, here's his Instagram. I've put his Instagram up. Or he also, if you're looking for that nice villa, Cortez is going to be back. If you're looking for that nice villa and you want to ball out like Scarface, hit up his Instagram, message him. So he teaches Spanish and he can find you a villa to ball out in. So that's teacher Randall. It's just basic Spanish to get you on the way. So when you're out there, you can ask for things, you know what the cost of things are, and you know how to, so forth and so forth. I don't want to ramble too much, but hit up teacher Randall. We've lost Cortez. Forward, BLB.
That's real dope. Like that teaches. I will teach Spanish too. But if you're trying to learn Spanish for a chica, my fee is like $100 an hour, and I need 2 hours with the chica first.
So before we go any further, because the reason why, and this is the reason why I did this talk, because people say, Big J, why you did this talk? You hear a lot of brothers, and I see a lot of brothers. They go, and I'm going to tell you my story. So, as Rich says, I'm always long-winded. So, just please, people, bear with me.
Preach, brother.
I can't tell a brother how to spend his money, and I will not tell a brother how to spend his money. If a brother wants to support a chick, he's gonna do that. There's nothing we can do. I just want that brother to support the right chick. That chick's that's gonna hold them, because we can't stop it at the end of the day, brother. We can't. Regardless, he's gonna give that $200. He's gonna give that $300. But if that chick is solid and he wants to hold her down and she's the right chick, I have nothing with it. Now, the reason why I done this talk, I came to the Dominican Republic like everybody else. My first port of call was sosua. I've always believed in links. I've always believed in walking up to women and chatting them up and getting my Mac on. That's just me. Never been the street meat type. Never been. Regardless, met a lady in Santo Domingo. Come from a good family, well-structured family, had her own business, everything. Doing well for herself. But little did I know, trouble was brewing, but slowly. So the first is this, and like I say, brothers, you learn from experience. So let's go with error number 1. It was her niece's birthday. We all went out to a club in Santo Domingo. When I got to the club, Cousins were there, sisters was there. She didn't introduce me once. She didn't introduce me once. That was her first fuck up. Didn't introduce me once. Left me standing there like, yo, you know that. Left me standing there like a lemon, basically. Right? Didn't understand the music, nothing. Oh, I was fairly new to the whole, you know. Well, all right, cool. Got back to hers, didn't say anything. Mind you, her business was kind of going down. It was losing traction. She says she's going to her mum's. I said, all right. There's so much to the story, but I'm just going to make it short because I don't want to make it long. So I said, look, here's 1,000 pesos. That's cab money to go and see your mum's, because I believe it was like Mother's Day or something like that I was over there for. Here you go. All right, cool. I went about my business. We linked up maybe 2 days later, but I gave her the money in advance to go to her mum's. So went back to her crib, done the dirty. Next day she was like, oh, I need money to go to my mum's. I said, just hit you off with 1,000 pesos the other day. That was the tax that go to your mum's. Oh, I spent that on food. I didn't give you that. I didn't give you that money for food.
I heard that. Yeah.
I gave you the money for the taxi.
Yeah.
She was like, oh well, I need. So that was the sorry, my hands. That was the second fuck up. Third fuck up now. She lost her business. Completely lost her business. So she moved out of one apartment to another.
It's business in the first place.
No, it definitely was her business. It definitely was her business because it had her name on the business and everything. It was no bodega selling, you know, chicken, pica pollo, pescado frito, totones, you know, all of that, mango, arroz, all of that, you know, them little places. So anyway, business went under. So she ended up selling the shit from her business. She went to another apartment. Cool. So now I told you she fucked up twice. So rolled in. So I said, all right, cool. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to tear your back out. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to tear your back out. I'm going to use you for a link and tear your back out. You've just lost that privilege. I said, lucky for me, I watch signs. So I said, yo, when I roll in, cool, boom, 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 boom. All right, cool. Said, yeah, we're going to go McDonald's, treat your little 2 kids to McDonald's. I said, you ain't getting up. I say, kids are kids at the end of the day.
Right.
Cool. Little did I know, she invited her niece, her niece's kids. Got caught out there. I'm going to keep it real. I'll keep it real. I'm not perfect. I'm not this Messiah guy that knows everything. I got caught out there. I said, all right, I'm not going to kick off. I'm just going to, please, people, when you walk into the room, smash the like button and all that good stuff. Anyway, so I said, I'm going to let that slide because they're kids. I'm not going to start. But when we got back, I said, let me tell you something. I was taking you and your 2 kids to McDonald's. Do not invite without my permission. I'm not here to pay for your niece and your niece's kids. Strike number 3. By that time, I said, right, I'm just going to use you, bang you out. Cool, you ain't getting shit. She calls me up one time. Yo, I'm in dire straits. My rent's due. I'm fucked up. I said, no, you ain't getting shit from me. Right? I said, I keep everything transparent. Oh, but blah, 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 blah. Now, I just want to just put this out. Remember, people, I was rocking with her, right? So, me like a dumbass, I sent 2 months rent, which worked out to about £300 in my money. 2 months rent. Listen to the story, people. Sent it, cool. Said, look, I'm going to help you out. You're on your own. I'm going my separate way now because I'm done. Gone back over again. I'm 3 months. I ain't got no rent. I said, well, I've helped you. I've helped you out. helped you out. I'm not going to help you out no more. I've helped you out with 2 months rent. You know what she turned around and said to me? This is what she said. So you're willing to see me and my children out on the street? That's what she said to me. Are you willing to see me and my children out on the street? I said to her, did you tell your baby father that? Did you ring him and tell him that his kids are about to be homeless? Did you ring him? Did you ring him? I don't think she did. Right? I thought, done. Now fast forward now. I said, going to Dominican Republic, you know, chatting up the women on the road, coming back, doing the dirty. Oh God, I'm a single man. Met a new chick now. I ain't gonna get in between them, but this is my lady right now. My lady works in a casino. She's a supervisor. She earns 22,000 pesos. With tips, 25,000 pesos a month. She's got her own land and she's got her own house. Now, is there good women in Dominican Republic? Yes, there is. Now, going there for many years, wisening up. Said to me, COVID hit. So as you know, COVID, less work. At these times, we're just talking.
COVID has been a legitimate excuse.
No, hold on. I'm gonna get there. Yeah. COVID hit hard. As you know, people weren't working. We know that. People weren't working. Right. You know what she said to me? It's my new lady. She goes, as I said, she lives in Barrow. She's got her house in Barrow. She goes, I'm going back to my mum's in Banao and I'm going to rent my apartment out. She never asked me for a fucking penny. She said, I'm going back to my mum's because there's no work right now. I can't afford to maintain. So I'm going back to my mum's. I'm going to rent out my apartment to tourists. She never asked me for 1 penny, bro. Not one penny. I said, but how are you living? She said she got savings. She had savings. She saved up. She's like that. I ain't going to get into all the in-between stuff because, and it's not sorry, but I just want to keep this short. Mm-hmm. I want to keep this short. This woman, without this woman, I would not be a landowner in Barrow. I would not be a landowner. So when people are telling me, are there good women in Dominican Republic? Yes, there is. Now, I'm not going to get into all the in-betweens and all the 101 things that she's done good. I'm not going to get into that.
There's good women. There's good women.
Bro, let me tell you something. She's a unicorn's unicorn, right? She don't play that gringo shit at all. Anybody that tries to bring me that gringo argument, she shuts them the fuck down. She goes ape shit. No. Now, if I take him, now, the good thing about my lady, I can take her to Santo Domingo. I can take her to the W&P Hotel. My choice. I can spend $60 on a meal. My choice. But at the same time, I can take her to a corner bodega, get some beans, arroz, some pica pollo, and share jumbo presidente, and she's happy like a pig in shit. My grandma told me something. A woman that doesn't ask for nothing gets double. Mm-hmm. Men do not like women that ask for shit and badger us for shit. I always say, if that woman is worth it, and I mean worth it, as a man. Now, this ain't looking after my pet. As a man, you're going to do everything to make them comfortable. You're going to do everything in their power to hold them down. Mm-hmm. Right? Let me just repeat this because she's a smart woman. Let me just alliterate this. She owns land in Barbaro. She's built her own house in Barbaro. She lives amongst Dominicans that have got money, right? A load of you brothers just go to Sosua and they see the small part of Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic is what the second largest Caribbean country. There are good women out there. There are good women that don't need your money. There are good women that maintain. Now, I say this. Have I topped her up with a little something? Have I spoilt her? Have I brought a dress back from England for her? Of course, Rose. That's my fucking lady. Of course. I'm a man, first and foremost. I'm 43 years old, bro. I've got grandkids. I've got big children.
Happy birthday to your grandkids, by the way.
Yeah, man. My grandson, man, turned 6. Yo, that bro, he's big.
Happy birthday to your grandson, brother. And also, we got to give a shout out to our brother that just had a grandson. Shout out to Junior. Shout out to the brother, man.
Yes. The Black Gypsy. The Black Gypsy. Now, it, for real. Now, what I'm saying to you fellas, now, as a real man, when you've got a lady, you know, in the States or in England or in Europe, you are going to take your lady out for dinner. You are going to serenade her. You are going to, you know, take her shopping and all of that. I do this shit. I'm a grown-ass man. But does my lady need me? No.
She earned that.
Oh my God. Thank you. Listen, she's earned that over and over. Like I said, Cook, I'm a landowner in the Dominican Republic. I wouldn't have done it without her.
Right.
I own 2 pieces of land. 2. Like I said, she's a supervisor in a casino. She's got a full-time job. Do you know what I mean? She got a full-time job. Big up, boss. I guess I am. But I'm just too grown for the bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? I'm too grown for the bullshit. And this is not saying that guys going to sue our guys going to have, you know, doing their play. No. We're not saying they're not grown. They're just doing them. Yeah, salute, travel, man. Bless up for that. All I'm saying is there are good women out there. Now, you might have to top them up sometimes or maybe send some $30 once in a while. You're going to say, there's brothers that do it. I'm not going to sit here and say I haven't done it. Right. I'm not going to sit here, Cook, and say, you know, look, you know, that, you know, I've gone and brought a big tank of gas so she can cook. Yeah, I do that shit. Yeah. I ain't going to sit here and say that I haven't done that. Of course, I'm a man first. She's deserving of it. Because she holds me the
if they're doing what they need to do to deserve it, it is definitely not.
I know that's my lady.
Right. It's
that's
not
my lady.
She deserves it.
Right. That woman has taken me to Barbaro Farusa and paid for a meal. Now let me get to the meat and potatoes, because I've spoken to my woman about Kevin Samuels. She knows about Kevin Samuels. Me and her talk. She knows. You know what she says to me? She says, I'm lucky. I'm under no illusion. This is what she says to me. I'm under no illusion that I'm lucky to have you. And I'm not prepared to lose you, because I know when I get older, I'm not getting no pension. It's you that's going to hold me the fuck down.
Exactly.
Big J, is that the retirement plan? And it should never be the retirement plan.
No,
look, I'm over here talking trash. You gonna see the kid punch his mom right in the nose.
Hold on.
No. You gotta think about what's going on in the States. You gotta think about what's going on everywhere. People get married for security. People get married and then they develop love through security.
Yeah, but hold on, B.I.B. Let me ask you a question. I want to answer your question. Yeah, again, she said, I'm under no illusion that I'm lucky to have you. She's under no illusion. She's well aware, right? One thing about me, I'm a realist. She's well aware her dating me, she's already up. She's well aware that. She knows that. She knows that as an older woman in the Dominican Republic, she's lucky to have me. And I'm lucky, and I say this, I'm lucky to have her, because one thing my mother told me, there's only a few good people left in this world. There's only a few. And if I find a good woman which I am that guy, I'ma hold the fuck onto it.
BJ, you're right. Hold on, y'all. Don't make me put this hand down on y'all.
Yeah. That's a lie. That's a joke.
It's three of my family is full of women, and it's my 2 girl cousins and my mom. So listen,
yeah,
BLB. I know that I went in a little bit today, but I'm going in on the real information.
Come on, let's go.
I'm gonna tell you this. If I find a woman that is called vale la pena, that means that she's worth it, right?
Yeah.
Anything she needs, she's gonna get.
Exacto.
But I need to know that she's not passing that box out to everybody else, and I need to know that she's not a habitual, substantial liar.
And I had that, B.O.B. I had that in Santo Domingo. Listen. People on the panel, everybody thought, why are you throwing spanners? It wasn't throwing spanners to go against B.O.B. Everything that B.O.B. was saying is the truth. There are more bad women and bad stories out there than good. I've had to sift through the bad women, literally get them out the way. Like I said, I found a unicorn. Like I said, my lady, she knows about Kevin Samuels. I've given her that Kevin. We have real talk. You know what she says? She says, you've spoken to her, B.O.B. She said, Dominican women are silly. They don't know when they've got it good.
And Big J's telling the truth. I talked to her. She's official. I spoke to her, and when I was talking to her, I threw a little angle at her in Spanish. Like, it's funny because when you speak Spanish, you can throw. Can y'all listen? My guy is over here, okay, mom, and he's in another country. Okay, mom, you gotta have some respect, mom. Okay, so if I died, that's my baby. My mama, my baby.
Mom, get him! Mom,
say hi, mom.
Mom, get him! Mama, get him!
He wants this.
Turn the fan off.
Blessings to you. Big up,
that's why I don't respect. That's why I don't like these high yellow sisters because they act. But Big J, I spoke to your girl, and you know you throw something, and then she's official, man. She's official from the conversation. I don't know her. I won't co-sign on her because I've never been around her yet. But from every conversation we had, her mindset is not of that which I'm accustomed to over there.
It's not. Right? Which shocked me.
And that's what you got to remember is have some good ones, but most of them, you say you be in them streets. Everywhere you go in them streets, you can take a chick out the streets, but you can't take the streets out of a chick. A lot of times,
Cook, what I mean by the streets is that I'm not in the resort area. So what I mean when I say I'm in the streets, I'm in like the cities, the temples, like. But
I know what you mean.
If you really want to know the true essence of a Dominican woman,
I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, before I get killed I'm prepared. My shoulders are big. I can wear that. And again, I told y'all this earlier. There's people that go at me and they say, BLB, you talking too much trash. Why are you talking bad about? I got kicked out of a group because they said you talking bad about Dominican women. But nobody said that I'm lying. So here's the thing. There are amazing. Listen to me clear, guys. Hold on, man. We on live. I swear to God, this bottle right here. I'm gonna take it.
Yo, he got the Nate Robinson.
Y'all seen that, right?
Yo, big up, mama.
Y'all call the agencies. Call the agencies, please. Call the police on this woman.
We know nothing. We know nothing.
We know nothing.
We saw nothing.
Oh man. Oh man. Please, people, smash this like button. If you come into the room, smash the like button. Please, people. Smash the like button.
Please,
Byron, if you want to come in, sorry I had to remove you from the chat because you know, a lot of people are coming in. So if you want to come back on, Byron, you're most likely Travel Shortcuts, you got the link. So if you want to come in and you know what I mean? Whatever,
people,
man.
Listen, what people got to understand is that is a norm nowadays. A lot of people are not getting married. A lot of people are not doing that in the traditional way. So a lot of things are good arrangements. And then if you're getting what you want, and then if you got that arrangement here, that arrangement there. You're out there, you're in a beautiful place, the weather's great, your chick is warm and wearing, she's not all bundled up in coats all the time. She's not working all the time. So y'all can spend quality time. Y'all can relax. Yeah, y'all taking care of each other in the third quarter of life or whatever, third and fourth half of life, but it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's worth going out there and having a real chick that understand that it's not worth being in them streets. It's not worth wasting your years, not trying to find love or not trying to find good companionship or somebody you respect. And so there's nothing there. That's actually a good thing. A lot of brothers need to be more age appropriate in their relationships when they go out to these places.
And let me hold on. I want to get to that age thing. I want you to please, because my mind's like fucking sawdust. I want you to hold that. I touched on something, my lady, like she knows about Kevin Samuels. I've told her about Kevin Samuels. We've watched Kevin Samuels. Now she speaks English as well. She's told me Dominican women, they're stupido. She said this. Because they get a good thing and they throw it out the window. She's admitted once a Dominican woman gets to a certain age, it's done. It's done. This game over. She said to me, I'm lucky to have you. She doesn't mince her words.
Big J, is she watching tonight? Is she watching tonight?
She's probably watching right now.
You know what? You got to look at it from her perspective. Her perspective is she was one of those stupid women. She was one of those that came up in her 20s.
No, because she's worked out the country. She's worked out the country. But she knows how her country is. She knows.
And she knows that.
Yeah.
And what she said applies to a lot of women. They blow a lot of their time when they're young, doing whatever they do, instead of working on that future relationship or whatever. And she's right. She's lucky. She's lucky she found a dude like you who's not going out there looking for an unrealistic, imbalanced relationship. You in your 40s, you're older than her mom, and you trying to bang her and do all this thinking that it's a real relationship when, in any other situation, no 43-year-old dude is going to be bagging a 21-year-old or 22-year-old hot dime piece like that without...
The box is good though. Enjoy that, but don't try to bag her though.
Right.
And I want to get back on that. Sorry.
There's some good 40-year-old box.
Hey, Cook, and it's true.
No, it wasn't. No, Cook wasn't being disrespectful. What he was saying. No, because there's a comment there. What he was saying, what Cook was basically saying, she might have been one of them women that have made the wrong turn in their life, not as in prostitution. My lady's not like that. He's just saying that she's wisened up. She's one of them that realized.
She's speaking from experience. She could be speaking from experience when it came to like relationships. And then she's like, man, she straightened her. She came to the realization that I'm just going to be a good woman. Put that energy out there, and the universe blessed her with you.
Cook. This is what when I meet.
She knows a Dominican man. Now, this is what she said. She goes, look, there are good Dominican men out there, but they're taken for already. They're married. They're taken.
Big J, you know, and these Latin countries, this is not exclusive to the. I'm sorry for the background. This is not exclusive to the Dominican Republic.
No, we can hear you. Let them speak.
Okay, I hope so, because I'm about to get up.
No, we can hear you. We can hear you.
If I raise up on them,
yo, you're gonna get your ass beat again, bro. We're trying to say you're gonna get your ass beat again.
We see something fly in. We see something fly in. You sitting down. You get choked out on video.
I know, right?
Game.
My mom got that strong. She got that strong hand.
What's up, bro?
Choke around it and squeeze you sleepy.
Look, guys, in these Latin countries, right? Yeah. So here's the difference between my experience in Colombia and my experience in Dominican. Mommy, hold on a second. And Dominican Republic. There's a lot of women that are single. The older women that are single that live their life. Those are the women that is in everybody's business. They still look good. Those are some of the older women that be sweeping the streets. You know, the women that wake up in the morning sweeping the streets. They don't got no man because they have settled into their effery. They've settled into their way and say, okay, I'm not going to deal with this. I'm not going to deal with that. Instead of building yourself or expanding yourself to actually capture a good man. Okay. Now in Colombia, the problem is with Colombians, the women, when they see a dude like doing the most, they shut him down. Colombian women are like more independent. They got jobs. Now, Checking Effect told me this before I touched down, and it was true. Like, if you want to go out with a girl in Colombia, in Medellin specifically, you gotta wait until her day off because she's working all the time and she don't got time. Like, I'm talking about, like, I'm trying to get up with these girls and they like, yo, I don't got time. I'm working.
Right.
I can fit you in somewhere. I'm like, okay. And I
understand it's a continent. They have an infrastructure versus an island. You got Colombia.
Yeah, but Cook, would you believe it if I tell you, Cook? And this is weird. This is what, and Cook, I'm sorry to cut you off, big bro. This is weird. Dominican Republic, their salaries are more than the Colombians.
But so I have to.
That's weird, bro.
What is it in Colombia? It's like 300 and something a month or some shit like that.
Yeah, 300 turns out to like 1,400,000, something crazy. But the Dominicans can make anywhere between $200 to $550, right, a month. You know what I'm saying?
Got 2 or 3 jobs.
No, they don't, because they still work the 6 days a week. They still work the 6 days a week, right? But you'll get a majority, like,
you got the links.
They call it in Spanish, guys. They call it in Spanish the doñas. Those are the older chicks that still look good, right? The doñas.
They do a lot of rebuilding. They do a lot of rebuilding in Colombia.
They probably did some, and DR. They probably did some shit when they was younger. And they swore off men. Same thing in Colombia. Who knows? But if guys want to travel now, there was a guy who got murdered in Barranquilla, Colombia, right? He had an older shorty with kids and all that. He couldn't really trust her, or I don't know the situation.
She was actually good, but that's a whole other story.
Right, that's a whole nother story. But he got a older shorty. There are some good women, and the latter ages of between 30 and 45 to 50 that still, these 50-year-old women, I'm telling you, look like they probably 20 something, right? So there's really no need. And I'm talking about women that haven't had sex in probably 10 years, 5 or 10 years, because they don't want to deal with no dudes. That's the realism of the women the older women that I met in DR, right? And their minds have matured to be able to take care of men. Okay, we're here. I don't care about all that. I don't care about chatting on posting a picture on my Instagram or something like that so other niggas can comment. And then when you say, hey babe, you've been on your phone all day, who you talking to? Let me see. She ain't gonna be like, oh no, that's my phone. Wait, yeah, that's your phone, but I bought it for you. Yeah, that's your phone, but you living in my house. Yeah, that's your phone, I'm paying the rent. No, you gotta be in pocket. I need to know that I can trust you. I don't mind me now, the BLB, if I'm with a woman and she's my girl, I don't mind.
Here's a question for you, BLB. Here's a question for you. No, to cut off your wisdom, keep on doing your week.
No,
but there's just
let me get that. I don't mind passing. If I'm in a relationship, a secure relationship, that means I'm Big J. Check knows I'm not like I'm not into the I'm not like a mongerer. Will I bust down a mango every now and again? Yeah, but I'm not into that, bro.
Yeah.
I grew up with my mother and my father in my house. You understand what I'm saying? So I knew relationships, right? I don't want various shorties. I want one good one. I need just one good one. But when I don't have that, of course I'm gonna be busting down a lot of things. But I want one good one. So I don't live that. There are gentlemen, there are guys that travel and they just go mongering crazy. I truly think that some of these guys really do want women, but they don't trust women, so they just do what's natural. When men get together, we start to say, "Oh, nah, forget them girls. We love hoes." No, that's not the truth. We're not built like that. Because everybody needs some love and affection some now and then, or somebody to hold you down, somebody to come home to. Even if you're getting that girlfriend experience, you'll probably get tired of it as a man because the next morning she leaves, right? And every time she leaves and you kissing on her and giving her pillow talk, she's taking a piece of you. She don't deserve.
And them holidays get lonely. You want that Christmas. You want that Thanksgiving.
So fellas, let's run it back then. Let's run it back. Let's run it back. So basically, as we said, where is your money going? And as I said, we're here to help these guys that, they're taking a wrong turn. We're taking more than a wrong turn. So my thing is how to look out and spot. Couple of brothers said the internet, Instagram. If they have 100,000 American dudes, European dudes, or they're on a dating site, that's sign number one. I would say stay clear. If they got 1,000 men on their Instagram, would you agree with me, guys? Cut that loose. If you start talking to her and she starts asking for help and asking for money, you don't know her. I personally feel that's cheeky. This is for the brothers that are looking for a relationship or looking for love. Cut that off, because like brother you said, when you start leading with your wallet, other things start coming after that. So that's rule number 2. Rule number 3, if she's just constantly not respecting you, and I mean constantly just not respecting, or even just say you go over there and another brother said she wants to go to Bailey's, she wants to eat out here, she's making all these demands, but she ain't happy with sitting at a bodega, having a beer and some beans on a Ross. Cut that loose.
You said something real interesting when you said when you spot and she didn't introduce you. And one thing I say is a lot of times you chicks have bad reflexes. Mm-hmm. Your reflexes tell on you. A lot of chicks don't be paying attention, but she probably wasn't even paying attention to that. But you're like, yo, she didn't even introduce me to nobody like that. No. So, you're like, what was she thinking? Well, it definitely
I just found it rude. Because she knows I couldn't speak the language. I found that rude.
Period. You know what I'm saying? Whether she was being rude or not, she was not being thoughtful.
No, not at all.
You're not
definitely self-centered. Definitely self-centered.
Why should I be thinking about you?
About you. Yes. Yeah. I agree. Like I said, there's a lot of signs, brother. There's a lot of signs to look out for. Like I said, if the woman's asking you money off the bat, cut it loose. If she's telling you 101 stories, cut it loose. Keep it moving. Fellas, those that are looking for... Oh, sorry. Cookies. Fellas that are looking for a relationship, there are good women out there. I'm a testament to it. There are good women out there. I found a unicorn's unicorn. Are they easy to find? No, they're not. You got to give them the litmus test or whatever test you want.
A lot you gotta go through bad.
Yeah.
It's better. Actually, it's better to go through some bad to find that in those situations, because you know what to look for, and then your energy changes. And I'm a firm believer in the universe correcting itself. You know what I'm saying? The universe will correct and put out the energy that you give you back the energy.
Was that your topic for tomorrow, Flip? I wasn't well aware of that, bro. Oh well, you lost. But I'm sure you're gonna have more donations than me tomorrow and more people watching you tomorrow. So hey, you know, it is what it is, bro. But salute to Flip Flop, bro. Salute to Flip Flop.
But look, Greg.
BJ, I'm gonna step out. Can I give my final choice before I step out?
Of course you can, my bro.
It is. I don't want people to misconstrue my words and to say that to think that I don't think that there are amazing women there. Yeah, there are. There's a lot of guys. There are a number of guys that do travel just to do their thing, but there's a number of guys that do travel to actually see, like, maybe I could find something, right? I said this on a couple of lives ago, right? And the truth of it is this, right? We Dominican women, Puerto Rican women, right? Latin women in a whole are bred to treat their to take care of their man, to treat their man very well, right?
Yes,
they're taught at a younger age, right?
Yes, sir.
It is almost difficult, right? You got to have some strong bones, right, to spend a week, 2 weeks with a chica, right, and not like really love how she's treating you and not be accustomed to that. Because if you spend 2 weeks with a shorty and then you fly out, right?
Sorry.
That's cool. You spend 2 weeks with a chica and you fly back home thinking you're going to get that back at home. You're going to be sadly disappointed, right? So there's a lot of good women in these countries. We're giving you guys this work if you guys want to go that route and find it. Where does the money go? That's the important question, Big J. Where the money goes. Because if the money goes to the right place, you might have that unicorn. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you decide to put some money in somebody's pocket or to help out, and you know it's going to the right place, and she's not sitting in the nail salon or fucking hair salon or nothing like that, you know that it's going to the right place. Look, babe, I had a girl that, look, babe, I just bought, here's a receipt. I just bought all these groceries.
Yeah.
All the money you sent me.
Yeah. Talk to them. This is what we need. Keep it going, bro. This is what they need.
And these are the prerequisites to actually knowing. First, she definitely have to have a job. But then when you help her out, you know where that money's going. You know where that money's going. Where's the money going? A lot of these girls be hustling and doing their hustle thing, but they back on the hustle because the money just blown. That's not for you. She's for the streets. So being able to understand the difference between a real one, which is it's hard to find, and someone's for the streets. You know what they say? Something can't hide their what's the things? Something can't hide their stripes or their color, some shit like that. What's
a zebra?
Zebra can't hide their stripes.
Something,
and that's what it is. Yo, I don't give a shit if people laugh at me. I don't give a shit if people talk behind my back. I do want a short. I do want love. I do. I want one girl. I do.
This is grown man. Listen. I do. Listen. This is grown man talk.
I do.
This ain't no boys talk. This is grown man talk.
I gotta be honest. I do want love. I don't think that love is here in the Matrix in the States. Maybe in the UK. I don't know how to go there. But I don't think it's here.
Mr. UK out, bro. There's nothing over here. Nothing.
I just like,
believe me. Nothing.
But I love all of us brothers on the panel. We love when we touch down and
shout out to my baby mothers, though.
We with that Dominican woman or that Colombian woman, how they are very attentive, how they are very submissive, how they make sure that we're good. Listen, the man gets the plate before the goddamn kids. Are you serious? That shit makes you go crazy. So a dude that's green flying to these countries for the first time, the reason why he come out of his pocket, because he's like, wow, I never had that before in my life. And then he's downloading the Western Union app after that. Right? So
I have to beat them up because I like to clean when I was living in DR, I clean my apartment the way I clean it. I would have to tell chicks 2 or 3 times if they stayed. I'm like, look, get off this mop. I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, will you, Poppy, it's no, I'm like, look, what I tell you to do. Then it kind of clears up. I'm like, if I tell you to do this, then you do it. You know what I'm saying? I clean the way I clean. It's nothing to you, but it's like they, you know what I'm saying? They will. I've had that experience to where they like you're not supposed to be doing this type of mentality.
Yeah.
That's cultural. I would say that's cultural, but I want to warn the brothers that's still on the live 3 hours and 22 minutes in. Please hit the likes. I want to warn you guys that the new age women are moving the new age women in DR are moving further away from being that way.
Their culture,
They don't cook, they don't clean.
Got the backhand on back in reality.
So Cook Turner. But it's possible, guys. It's possible. And if that's what you want,
salute, go.
Salute. Just know pay attention and be smart about your moves. And that's all I'm gonna say. Don't go in there being stupid. Understand what you're dealing with. Your back's against the wall when you go to DR and looking for love. It's against the wall. It's hard. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. But when you find it, you in a fucking utopia.
Yeah.
You're in a utopia. And that's all I gotta say for that, man.
B.O.B, man, as I said, it's always a pleasure, bro. People, then please, if you're coming in right now, just smash the like button. Don't ask for no donations, not ask for no super chat. It takes you 0.0 couple of seconds, just smash the like button. Go to B.O.B's channel, Brown Liquor, Baron's channel, or All Good Things Colombian, All Good Things Dominican Republic. Trust me, I can't believe I've done 3 freaking and a half hours.
BJ,
I always come and say I'm going to do 2 hours, and it just never happens. I'm going
BJ, I have to say,
the worst moderator ever.
BJ, I have to say that BJ, I have to say for you on his channel, if the guys are still watching, please hit the super chat because you guys don't understand what time it is in the UK right now, and this brother's still up bringing y'all this free work. Hit the super chat for him.
3:20 in the morning.
Hit the super chat, bro. He's doing this for y'all. So hit the super chat. Send a dollar.
Well, it's not that I gotta go and call the wifey after. So you know she's waiting for my call.
Hit the super chat,
bro. You're not gonna push the boxing back. You can get more UK followers. How's that gonna work?
You know what? That's just another conversation. I don't know. I mean, we're gonna definitely do the because I was working Saturday, so we're definitely gonna do the. I did get B.O.B to host it, but you know he was otherwise engaged. I don't know what happened with that, but that's I don't know. But we're gonna be back. Angry Boxing's definitely gonna be back this Saturday. We're definitely going to be back this Saturday. That's for sure. We're going to be back this Saturday.
It's because Floyd was fighting.
Mayweather's bad for the sport. Yo, he gets. I'm so glad B.O.B is there now because between Callaway and JR1, boy, he gets under their skin. I'm like, yo,
I'm telling you,
get him, because I'm tired of carrying. I'm tired of carrying this weight. When you came in like Mayweather's bad for the sport, he's garbage. He's this. I hate him. I'm like, get him.
No, that's gonna get under the Black Gypsy skin. No. Junior, he loves Mayweather. He loves Mayweather.
If you name your
fellas, kid, go on, Cook.
You name your kid Mayweather, and you're a former employee of Mayweather, then you're gonna be.
Because Callaway's money.
He's money team. He's money team security, and JR1's son is Mayweather. I'm like
Mayweather. That's it.
I'm like, we
let's change the subject. I keep hearing that name that makes my skin crawl. Let's change the subject. Shout out to Reggie BX. Reggie BX in the building. Shout out. Said Mayweather.
But no, at the end of the day, brothers, I want to say this. I want to say this, brother. I want to say this. And I want to say before we close out, before we do close out, I want to say this. This was a talk. This was a grown man talk today, and this was no way to demonize Dominican people. We love that country. My lady is Dominican. She's Dominican. The woman that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with is Dominican. Right? This was no way to demonize them, talk down at them. But there is a big problem, which I do recognize. There's a problem that I went through as an individual. That these women need to stop their bullshit. They need to. I'm actually, and I tell you what, I've done a talk. I'm going to digress a little bit. As Richard Rich says, I'm very long-winded. I've done a talk, and I might even post it up again, but I'm going to redo it. It was called The Secrets That Dominican Women Don't Want You to Know. I'm going to get, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do for everybody. This is what I'm going to do for everybody. So, I'm going to redo that talk. The secrets that Dominican women don't want you to know. Listen to this very, very carefully, people. For all the man them that are listening right now. I'm not going to have the panel full of guys. This is what I'm going to do. This is exactly what I'm going to do. By the time I put that talk out, I'm going to do a fresh talk. We're going to bring you back, Brother Cook. We're going to bring you back, B.O.B. And we're going to give out the secrets that Dominican women don't want you to know. Let me tell you something. When you find out them secrets, you're going to be moving different in Dominican Republic. I don't need to tell Cook this. He already knows. Cook's lived there, so he knows. Right? Especially the age thing out there, Cook. Once a woman hits a certain age, she literally on a scrap heap. Nothing nagwan. You know that? I know that. Brothers need to know these secrets of what really happens and what really goes on. I believe when they find out, they'll be moving a lot different. Now, we're not talking about the ones that go to sosua and pay for play. We're not talking about you. We're talking about the brothers that try that get taken for a mug and that get taken for a game. I know it's my duty and my responsibility. Fuck what anybody else. It's my responsibility as a man, my fellow brother, to warn that brother to make sure he doesn't turn into that wrong alleyway and take that wrong path where he will be, in your words, B.O.B., abused. We don't want that. At the end of the day, like we say, we're there, we do change lives. My missus admittedly opened it again. She said, I am very, very lucky to have you. You have no idea. She recognizes that. And she says, only if my Dominican sisters just chill the fuck out and realize they've got a good thing going, Dominican will just be not a lot better, but we can all get along.
BJ, can I charge you guys? Okay. And I'm definitely going to need the help. We're definitely going to need the help of your shorty. Let's build our own network of presenting good ones to good ones. Let's do that.
If we can try.
We can try. But if they exist and we have the experience to know the difference, and then we present a good one to a good one, let's put these guys together with some good ones.
We can try. As I said, we can try. I'm not opposed to that. Like I said, I'm here to help brothers. I'm here to really help brothers. I'm here to say there are good Dominican women out there. Definitely. They're out there. They're out. Listen, they're out there in abundance. But I say this. There are some that are good women, but they have a miseducation of you have it, so you can spend it. Not important. We've got to change that mind thinking to some of them.
They need a Dominican Kevin Samuels. How do you say Kevin Samuels in Spanish?
They might need that. They might need that. They might need that.
They live for the day. Their thing is, fuck tomorrow. You know, they're always living for that day. Get as much you can get as that day. And I'm like, damn, that's lack of education. That's lack of logic, business, whatever the case may be.
I'm so happy you said that.
Life. You have a whole life to live. You got to think about how you're going to live for the rest of your life.
My missus went to Jumbo today. She brought a whole chicken.
Yo, Big J, you said chicken. Kevino
I see that. That's why I put up. She brought a whole chicken.
Shout out to Ron Lewis.
Kevino Samuels.
Samueles.
Oh, now you pronounce it Samueles.
Samueles.
There you go. There you go.
Samueles. Hey,
there you go.
Viva Cangüino Samueles.
There you go.
Jumbo, you won with the Jumbo.
Big up to Rob Lewis, man. Big up to Rob Lewis still, man. Shout out to Rob Lewis, man. But I say this, she brought, and you said, you know, some of them live day to day. She brought a whole chicken today. And she said, yo, that's going to feed me for 2 days. Because she thinks about tomorrow. As I say, my ladies are unicorns, unicorn. They're out there. I believe, Big J believes there are some good women out there. Guys, you just gotta find them. You gotta find them. Now, are they more bad than good? Unfortunately, yeah. My lady's so real. I said this to my lady one time. I said, yeah, man. Find myself, I would never, if I was to be single again, I would never go to the capital again and get a girl or Santiago. I just wouldn't do it. I'm gonna go and get a Campo chick. She looked at me, she goes, Campo chick? They're worse than the chicks in the fucking capital. Are you crazy? She told me that. I'm like, whoa, okay. She's like, what? Yeah, that's where you find the worst ones.
I told you.
I was like, okay. I didn't know that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to.
Once they get a taste of that out of the Campo life, that shit is crack.
Oh,
bro, it's like when they take, you know, when they try to figure out if the cocaine's real, they be like,
straight dummy to the mouth. I can't feel my face when I'm with you. And I
so
like
look, people, them, if you pulled up to the chat, please wipe your feet. We're about to close out right now because listen, we're going on. I need to go and phone my lady.
I gotta go to the dentist in the morning, bro.
He's gotta go to the dentist in the morning. B.O.B's about to go and get his ass whooped again, right? So we're gonna close out tonight. Angry Boxing will be back this Saturday, by the way. Angry Boxing, but I just want to give a quick shout out to Bronx, my brother. Thanks for being on tonight. I want to give a shout out to Unks, pleasure. I want to give a shout out to Av. I want to give a shout out to Byron that came through. I want to give shout out to Checks and Effects that go through. I want to give a shout out to Cortez. I want to give shout out to G, all of them man that come through. I want to give a shout out to B.O.B and yourself, Cook. Big yourself up. I also want to shout out Taylor Made Dreams. Thanks for the super chat. Richie Rich rolled the tape for coming true. J Rod, the young brother out there doing good things. Big yourself up. Philly Dom, Mayor, Drees, Westside TMZ. Travel shortcuts.
Give Flip a shout.
I've given Flip big flip. I want to give him a shout out. So I appreciate all of you coming through.
You talking about
and supporting the brother. Say that again. Say that again.
No. Greg, no, it's a joke he had me and my bad shoulder.
Yeah, it's all about shoulder. Yeah. I put that up. But listen, man. Guys, thank you for listen. I'm a small YouTuber. I'm small. No. Listen. I'm
wait, how the Caribbean dudes do it?
I'm small in the game, bro. Right? And I'm so honestly. No, that's what they say. Now, kiss your teeth. Them say. Some of them say chups. Some chups. Yeah, that's the small islanders. They say chups. But it's really, but the Jamaicans say kiss your teeth. Yeah, they say kiss your teeth. But shout out to Flip Flops Fish Burger. You're a crazy one. But no, listen, people, I really appreciate you guys, especially the panel. especially the people that have come in and smashed the light. But I really appreciate you, because this is what I want to get it back to. I want to get it back to information. The next topic that's coming next week is going to be, you ready for this one? Trolls. Why they do it.
Trolls.
This is the reason why. People that are still listening, 51 of you, respect, manners, and respect. I address, now, I'm a type of person, I address certain issues. Unfortunately, shout out to Flip Flop, I address the issues on another man's platform. Hold on, B.O.B. Hold on, B.O.B. I got to talk to the people. I address the issues on Flip's platform. There's things I wanted to say and things I wanted to talk about, which I had to respect. Now, this talk is not going to be about bashing. It's not going to be about name calling or anything like that. It's for me to clear the air and get it totally off my chest on my platform, so it's never to be brought up again. We are a threat to you. Those you listening, if you're out there and you're listening, we are a threat to you because we bring information. Right? Hope you're listening. We are a threat to you. Take this, put it on your channel, talk about it. We frighten you. I understand. We frighten you. I get it. Trust me. Not playing about. I get it. We're a threat. We bring information. We bring that raw talk. We're a threat to you. And I understand.
Very much needed. Very much needed.
Right? So, as I said, this is going to be, we're going to have travel. We're definitely going to have you on for this talk. Definitely going to have you. I'm actually going to bring J-Rod in as well. And I spoke to J-Rod the other day. I had a very interesting conversation with J-Rod the other day. So it's to get into the minds why trolls do what they do, why they have so much time on their hands. And it's going to more or less tie into,
You got to see that comment, DJ.
What's that? I know you didn't see that coming. You didn't see that coming.
The one, D-Hit.
Yeah, you're right. He's right. He's very right. D-Hick, you're right. He's not wrong. You know what I mean? But it's just
it's not the glue eater.
Why you do it? Because at the end of the day, when all this Miko shit hit, it took a tumble effect. Next thing, everybody started calling people pedophiles, child molesters, and it was a knock-on effect from that whole Miko worldwide bullshit. Because before that, YouTube was beautiful. There were brothers doing content, putting out content. Now it's turned into a Royal Rumble where you got 16 brothers on a panel arguing about who wants to be the tough guy, who's the former gangster, what crew they ran with back in the day. My thing is this: if you got to prove who you are, who you run with, the walk of life that I come from, I don't need to prove anybody, because where I come from, people know me. They know me. I don't need to prove. I'm a nice guy. I'm a grandfather. I'm a father. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm not going to get on a panel and tell you who I know from who I ran with, what clique I ran with. No. So this is to address the trolls and to finally pull it to bed on a grown man conversation for why they do it and the knock-on effect from the whole Mekong worldwide situation. This will take place next week. Definitely next week. It's going to be a very deep conversation. I would like to have you on the panel, Brother Cook. I also would like to have you on the panel, B.O.B. And yourself, Travel Shortcuts. So I know you're going to be there. And as I said, J-Rod's going to pull up as well. So this is going to be, as I said, this is not going to be a bashing. This is not going to be name calling. It's going to be nothing like that. This is just to address the issue and to address my bullshit, what I done, and to apologize to people for my behavior, because it was disgusting. I shouldn't be pulling up to no one's residence. I shouldn't be pulling up to no one's house. I shouldn't be getting into conversations, arguments with these people, because they're not on my level and they can't dance. If you want to do videos about me, go ahead. If you want to put my lady up, go ahead.
No, Big J. Big J.
Hold on. Let me rock out. Let me rock out. Because I'm not trying to incite anything or start anything.
I'm just angry.
I know what you're gonna say, big bro. I know what you're gonna say. But you know what? My missus, she's not a secret. So use her picture. Listen, my missus has got a face like Scottie Pippen. She's got a long face, okay? Right? She got a face like Scottie Pippen, all right? That's what he said. Hold on. Let me tell you something.
She got 6 rings?
Hold on. She got more than 6 rings. She got 10 rings, my brother. But I'm gonna say this.
That's called a winner.
Hold on. I'm gonna say this. Because that's what he tried to allude to. People tried to allude to. But that's cool. I'm comfortable with that. I'm comfortable. There's nothing you can bring about me that can shade me. People know me. They know what I'm about. They don't know you. I don't hide my face. I ain't got dark shades on. Talking about a face reveal. No, this is a face reveal. Big J, this is a face reveal. People know who I am. I haven't got Ray Charles glasses on. Talking about a face reveal. I don't talk about other men. So this is to put the whole thing to bed on my platform. Okay? This is not to slander anybody, diss anybody. Shout out to all the channels that go out there. It's going to be a grown man talk on the bullshit. I hope Richie Rich pulls up and stuff. Like I said, no names are going to be mentioned, but the knock-on effect has come from Miko worldwide, and it's turned into a shit show, which I don't want to be no part of. I will not be entertaining no panels. I will not be entertaining certain YouTubers neither. So, Cook, any last words, my friend?
I'm good, man. Blessings. You know, it's always good to show up and hang out with y'all. I
appreciate you.
What y'all got to say about this troll thing? You know, I just come in and listen to the questions, answer from the heart. So
that's fine, bro. That's fine, bro.
Hearing all the opinions and everything about these trolls. Sounds like a good subject.
Yeah, we got. I'm gonna address it. This is the first time I'm gonna. Well, it's this. I need to address it on my platform in an adult way and in an intellectual way. See, I'm not gonna throw no shade. I'm just gonna give real talk, and that's it. And then they can do what they want after that. Let's say that. But brother Cook, thank you a million. You're always supporting my thing, bro, and I appreciate you, man. Like,
that's it, bro.
Hopefully I see you out in DR, man. So you know, can get them beers and them sushis in, bro.
Bro, when soon I'll be doing this from the comfort of my apartment in the DR. So when that Wi-Fi gets bad, you know my life got good.
I hear you.
That sounds like we got a place to stay.
I'll get a bigger apartment then, shit. See, that's how I am. I'm like, y'all come down, bro. Please.
Let me just address Gogo, my big brother. You know I respect you and I got mad love for you, big brother. No, it's not. It is Gogo. It's gonna be a talk how the Miko effect just took a tumble and everybody just became a pedophile and a witch hunt just started. That's what it is. That's all it is, and how it affected everybody's behavior, including myself. And you know, that's all it is. You know, it's not. I'm not coming on here gonna diss any YouTubers, disrespect any YouTubers, talk foul about any. This is nothing to do with that, big bro. But I know you're always looking out for me, Gogo, and I appreciate you a million, bro. It just be something that I'm just gonna just attack, and it's just gonna be left. Like, I just feel I need to address it on my platform, how the knock-on effect just had the whole YouTube world our YouTube space upside down on its head, and how it just bringing people into the community, into our YouTube space that have they just got no reason to be there. I'm gonna say it, they got no reason to be there. They shouldn't be there. They shouldn't be there. So I'm just gonna say that. So, you know, those who feel that what I'm saying pertains to them and they want to do a video, then that's on you. If I haven't called your name, then you know what I mean. But I respect that. I respect that, Reggie BX, man. Yo, B.O.B., any last words, my big brother?
Hey, last words for me is you can definitely find what you want in Dominican Republic, but it's difficult. But you just got to be smart about how you move and vet these people, man. Put these women to the test, because if they're really for you, any woman in any country, if they're really for you, they will go through the storm to get to the other side, right? There was a gospel song, I'm coming up on the rough side of the mountain. You know what I'm saying? So you come up on the rough side and you get to the good side, then that means that you really went through that and you really with me. But if you see it's rough and you bounce, you for the streets. Shout out to the team. Make sure y'all tune into the boy Thirsty Thursdays and Saturday for Angry Boxing. Make sure you're
Thursday, bro. Yo, you gotta stop coming on late, bro, because man, I keep a message. What time you gonna do that show?
BJ, it's always 8:30 US. I know it sucks because you in the other side, bro.
Nah, it's okay. I'm gonna make it because I need to pull up on your show and stuff.
You want no smoke with your girl, bro. I'm not trying to interrupt.
I'm gonna make it. No, I'm gonna make it. I'm definitely gonna make it. Definitely. So Thursday, 8 p.m. US time.
Matter of fact, for you, I'm gonna start 8:30. I'm gonna change it to 8 o'clock for you.
Cool. So that will be 1 o'clock my time. Okay, cool. I'll be up.
That's why you guys should hit that super chat. Because this man is up doing it.
It's all good. It's all good. As long as they hit the like button, I'm cool. Brothers, thank you very much. I appreciate you millions, trillions. You just don't understand, man. So peace and love, manners and respect to both of you. This is Big J. I'm out. Hit that like button, like, subscribe, share, pass on. Yo. Leave your comments down below. If you can't watch the show, because I know you've got better things to do, we all got lives, just come in and just, even if you watch 10 minutes, just hit that like button. That's it. Come on, man. Hit the like button. Let's keep this going, yeah? I'm here for you guys, right? I'm here to help. That's it. Brothers, peace and love. Manners and respect.
Peace.
Bless.
Peace.
Bless. Right. Bless. So, yo, man, that was my brothers there, man. So, please, guys, hit that like button, man. I'm going to keep this momentum going. I'm enjoying it. I'll be honest, I'm enjoying this YouTube space. I'm enjoying doing these talks. I'm enjoying these brothers coming through, giving their opinions. And I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to keep it going because they say there's always a fool born every day. You know, I've had bad experiences over there. But like I said, there's good women in Dominican Republic. Definitely good women in Dominican Republic. Like there's no shadow of a doubt, you know. There's good women in Dominican Republic. So just keep it moving. You know? Keep it moving, man. Just keep it moving. All right, people them. Listen, man. Thank you. Bless. Manners.